Now we can begin. Okay, so previously, all made your way into the inner sanctum of, uh, uh, or the inner sanctum of the city, known as the sanctuary, or inner sanctum. The you uh, managed to using um, the passphrase that you found. You managed to get your way into this first tower over here, where you discovered that it is quite different on the inside. You were teleported there through the runic arches, um, uh, and discovered yourselves on a snowy but peaceful cliffside with three huts, you leaving the middle one. You found the day spa of the keepers, as well as the specter, I guess, of one of the premier keepers, Sophina, who was very glad to see some sort of humanoid interaction, having been left alone for a very long time. She gave you a brief history about the keepers and what they do, and in fact that the city itself was built around the inner sanctum, as the inner sanctum was a storage and transfer facility for treasures of and for various beings. Uh, Having parted ways, you all made your way across the rickety bridges toward the center spire, known as the Arboreal Helix. Uh,
There must be a tree in there somewhere.
After a few close calls on the bridge, due to the ever persistent storm growing stronger as you get closer to the center of the city, you finally touched ground on the base of the center spire right here. Yeah. Um, so it is currently very windy out. The storm is in full effect. Um, it is extremely cold, and the only reason why you are not frozen where you stand is because of the robes that you got from the day spa.
By the robes.
Here we go. So yeah, you make your way across the bridge, and you are face to face with a massive building. This is huge. It's got it's almost cathedral-like, but sorry. And above you, you see the tower. So you are right here. Yeah. I'm just trying to find a good picture of what I'm trying to convey. This will work. Um, yeah. The room in the building in front of you is massive. It's got like almost 100-foot doors. There appears to be some stained glass least 150 up. This building is, while covered in snow and ice, is extremely elegantly built, and you can look around and it is handcrafted, basically. Some of the best, appears like some of the best stone mason work you've seen in a long time. You see around you, it is, the storm is ever present, but you also see much larger growths of the cloudstone here, here at the base. Appearing at this looks more like some areas have been shaved off. It looks like kind of chipped away, while others appear to just be giant crystal-like formations on the base of this tower. You all make your way inside the building, and it is still very cold, but a little less cold. On the interior, the ceilings go at least up for 200 feet. There are a few as you push through the doors, which as you push on them are surprisingly light for massive wood doors. There are huge braziers that braziers. I'm sorry, not braziers. Just honking titties right there. Braziers that alight instantly as you walk in, and it is fairly. It's still cold, but it is not. You're outside of the element, the storm raging outside. You see a massive grand hall with chairs and desks. You have some bookshelves on either side of you. On the far side of this chamber, you see almost what looks to be like a semicircle of chairs and a round desk, 10 feet high.
The round table.
It is a round table. Yeah. What would you guys like to do? We're doing theater of the mind at the moment.
So we're just trying to go to the middle, right? To get the essence.
Yeah.
That's our number one. It's just
Yeah.
go through, look for any doors or anything on the side. Essence please.
Okay, give me an investigation check. And dexterity check, please, as well. Or dexterity, it'd be a saving throw, actually.
That's a 17 investigation. 5 dex.
You find there are several doors on either side as you're looking around. You are having a hard time getting around. There appears to be patches of black ice everywhere, and every other step, you're practically slipping all over the place. You are definitely finding it very hard to traverse this area.
I didn't find any other passageways or anything on the sides.
There are doors, but none of them that are open. With the 17, I would say it's a team effort in order to open these doors because they are so high.
Yeah, just looking around to see what's there.
I do think it would be worthwhile to at least check what's on the table.
Oh yeah.
Can I sort of make my way up?
Yeah.
Like along the chairs and up onto the table?
Yeah, give me, I need a dexterity saving throw for me, please, while you make your way over there.
13.
13. Yeah, you make it. You hit a couple patches of ice, but seeing Z kind of go forward and look around, you got a good feel of what to look for. But yeah, you make your way over to the table, and it appears to be uh, uh, a large space. There's a set of uh, as you get closer, you see that this chamber has um, 10 chairs, 5 on either side, on a massive map behind it on the far wall that you didn't see from far away, but as you got closer, you could pick out some of the details. And you see a massive map within your magic sight on you. You see that it glowing lines that are crisscrossing and intersecting each other on this map. And every 30 seconds or so, you see just a little blip of blue, purplish blue energy that emanates from one of the lines itself.
Okay.
Give me an insight, or I would say
Street? It's maps.
It's straight intelligence, actually.
Okay. Not great at that. Once again, 13.
13. Or I will say, if you would like, you can also roll up.
Better at Arcana. Normally I'm better at Arcana. 12.
Okay.
Doesn't help when I roll a 5.
Well, with a 13, I'll take it nonetheless. You recognize this this map as a map of Toril, and that you've seen all the time when you were a child, growing up with your dad as a tradesman.
Okay.
Sorry, for some reason my computer wants to connect to that.
How can we use daylight knowledge? Is that useful?
You know,
Because we've come across a few things. I just don't know what to do about it.
Well, it's all to do with the city when it floats over the ley lines and the trade with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There might be other things we can do with maybe.
So you said there's one glowing line. Does that align with anything that you can recognize in the world?
give me an investigation. Six.
18.
It is hard to tell, but you do recognize a few of the locations. The city is currently over it's on a ley line. It's currently over one of the oceans.
Okay. Not surprising stuff.
Oh, the city is floating over an ocean.
That
now.
is what you. Yeah, that is the
That's what the map indicates.
the map indicates. Sorry, I am almost there.
Did you say the map was moving? The lines were moving?
The line, no, they are stable, but there's a faint slip that just every like 30 or so seconds on the line that it's on.
Is that us? On the... Really?
I'd assume so. All right.
You want to do anything else in the big room?
Yeah, I'll go around and do a little investigating. I'm immune to difficult terrain,
Lucky.
so the ice is nothing for me.
Is that like fox-footedness or something?
No, I have shoes.
No. I should have brought shoes. Believe me.
This is sorry, I'm almost.
Just gotta wear shoes.
They just got strange from the chair. I guess it's cool. You can wear shoes if you want.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can grab your table.
Let me. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. So you are in a massive chamber.
I got 19 on investigation. Need to look around the room for anything useful or interesting.
Investigation. So yeah, you see, like I said, you see several doors and corridors. There, without getting on the table, I would say that there is. You find several books, and there's like a couple stacks of paper, like on the ground near the table, with what is 17 or
19.
19? You recognize the word just because you have it in you've seen it before, but you see trade. You also find a scroll that appears to have like a line item ledger written in a yoke, but you recognize this as like an item list,
Okay.
an itemized list of some sort.
Probably not terribly useful. Just like hand is Samuel. I can't read.
I can't.
You're on a table.
Oh, that's right.
I do not.
Did you
I
climb
can't
up on
reach
the
you.
table?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am on the table.
You also find several stacks of papers, books, inkwells. You find a few enchanted parchments and quills. They're kind of like stacked together, almost as if they can get activated and document what's going on. In the you don't find anything in common. All of the text here is written in Yodel, or it would be Yodel, and there's one other. Celestial.
I don't need
There is, it's actually, there's three that you find. You recognize Celestial, Jotun, and Draconic.
I don't read that one either. I just handed all to Samuel because he's the only one on the table that I knew could read these.
Zathiel can at least read the Celestial ones.
I thought could you comprehend languages?
Yeah.
He was reading the books before. Fucking forget.
Maybe.
Took a hit too hard.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, let's.
Fell too hard on that bridge.
Yes, so. So Zathiel takes the tip of his sword, realigns the blade, and begins to basically, as he's realigning it, the hilt begins to open into almost like a glass-like, like the piece between like the blade and the handle, but it's not quite like there's just a
Almost.
whatever.
Crossguard.
Middle piece.
Yeah.
Begins to shimmer a little bit, and you see a kind of a translucent glass-like thing appear as he holds the blade specifically the handle over the text, and he begins to read. He begins to describe the things in Celestial. It looks to be a check-in guide or like a checklist that has a time and not a time date, like a date, name, and actions performed. And you basically get the feeling that this was almost like a log of some sort for keeping track of items here within the Center Spire.
Alright, so these keepers, they like fancy stuff. They like writing everything down.
Except for all the shit we need.
They seem really boring. Like this is we should. This is like almost a library, but an office. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We should go somewhere else.
Pick a door, any door.
So the map is on the back here. Is that something interesting above it, or is that part of the?
It's just
decoration?
decoration.
Okay.
I need you all to please make wisdom saving throws.
Oh no. I'm terrible. Powerful thing. That's an 18.
25.
Ooh, nat 20.
Hey.
So 27
That's all
total.
doing good.
6 for Gix.
Of course. The one save you can't do.
16 for Abelios. 5 for Zaphiel. Okay, great. So you all begin to feel this room shake and rumble, and you hear like the sounds of something grinding beneath the floor, almost as if gears are turning. And you all hear the pang of, it starts off low and guttural, and begins to, there's this low hum as it begins to get louder and increase in pitch. It's all, you know how like the tone test, where it's like the decibel test, where like you
goes up.
hear low tones, and it's basically that. It's that, and the room begins to brighten as well. And so much, beginning from the map, and almost like emanating from the map itself. And as it gets blindingly bright, you all feel yourselves shunted, just like almost hitting just a wall of air. And you feel yourselves moving through. You can't quite place it, but it's almost like there is extremely warm air pushing past your face, and you feel yourselves dropping down into your feet find purchase on the floor. And Josine, so basically everyone but Kadir and Zeke, you guys saved.
With a 20 save.
I get my.
No. Not if you're gonna drop me in a hole.
I'm gonna drop you on.
Sounds like you're gonna drop me in a hole.
Land it.
I feel like that's the same thing.
So everyone takes 4, 3, 7, 9 points of force damage. You guys take
I'm
3.
resistant.
Okay, you take So it would have half because you saved, so you would have been 4. So you got 2 points to Kadir, 4 points to you.
That's like bludgeoning damage because we fell down into a thing.
It's force damage from being shunted from where you are.
Where did we go?
As you.
In a hole.
Oh, no.
I don't see anything.
I saw everything.
I didn't see-
Girl didn't just see everything. She saw everything.
Keep that in mind for later.
Okay. Okay. As you feel yourselves shunted in a new space, your eyes hurt, your ears are ringing, and your eyes adjust to the to this low lit chamber. You find yourselves no longer in this sanctum, war room, whatever, meeting room anymore, and instead you find yourselves on dry, humid atmosphere, like these dry stone.
Do you think we tripped the security system?
You do not
I mean,
see Ivelios,
Now we're in an asset.
Gix, or Zathiel with you.
how convenient.
And you two don't see Josie.
Oh man. How we
Uh,
have fun in the dark, losers without dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Oh.
You can see. I'm a half elf.
there's a fire thing. Here?
Josine,
So,
I'm off in a corner.
where?
actually
What?
Oh, sweet.
I have no idea. We
Okay.
were just standing on the table and then suddenly we
That's what I thought too.
Um, unless maybe this weird circle thing we're on is sort of a
Is it magic?
alternate version of the table. I will check, look down and see is the weird circly thing we're on magic.
it is quickly dissipating, but yes, you do find the runes
Okay,
quickly dissipating.
so it was magic, or at least did a magic effect.
Okay. So we should find everyone.
Yeah.
And so there's just like a wall behind us.
So this is a wall, I would say.
Is it mostly stone?
See all of this. Yes, it is all stone.
And there's a little passageway over here. Should we go to that table that looks like something?
Yeah.
And so if we're quiet for a second until we hear anything.
You hear, Josine, you wake up in a dark room.
I have dark.
You wake up in a grayscale room. And you hear the rumblings of Zeke and Kadir outside as you exit out of those.
Like, sound off if you're dead.
Not dead yet.
Not dead.
But in that room, you do see several, like 3 or 4 large sarcophagi.
Oh, I'm open them.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I'm so good at that. I'm literally 4'11", but I'm so strong. How's an 8 do?
And they are heavy. These,
What if I really put my back into it?
you put your back into it, and
You're back.
friend.
your
The strong
hand,
pet. What's his name?
Oh yeah, I got Timothy!
There you go.
Timothy's way stronger than me.
That's the one.
make a strength check with Jimothy.
Yay.
She'll be like, baby, I need some help. Help your mother.
She'll return with more bucks.
Much better strength. Jim's got a 15.
15. You are able to
Exciting.
So you're in here.
Like full thing.
Little minotaurs.
Yes, you see quite a few different minotaur-like thingies, sarcophagi.
Are we in Crete?
Let's get it across the road. Oh, we're right at Atlantis. We gotta drop
Right
down.
there.
They don't keep the minotaur in Atlantis. They keep the minotaur in Crete.
Oh. What was that?
Do anything.
Went from one item to another. Well, I don't have to worry about it. I'm not a little twink, so it's all the minotaur eats.
How many swings?
Looking for brush up twinks.
There we go.
Velios might be a danger.
With a 15 or 17.
15.
15. You're able to get at least one of them open. And you see the mummified remains of some humanoid creature.
Do I know?
Did you prepare today?
I have no idea. Probably not. Although it might be one of my ones I've always done prepared.
We all can cover it in half.
I got a knife. I can put a little hole.
I'm in the mummies. I thought I could do it today.
I got the enemy.
Well, that's close enough.
Well, I don't know if that will do what I want.
They can't usually talk.
They're a little old for Revivify.
Probably.
So it doesn't say they can't talk. It just says they become an undead.
What does that mean?
It just means that they are now undead. And in my control. And plenty of undead can talk. I would imagine if they could talk in life, they can presumably also talk in undead.
What are you trying to cast?
Animate dead.
Okay.
They're dead. I would like to animate them. I have questions.
Okay. You animate this humanoid creature, its wrappings, as it sits up, and a green magical glow radiates from their empty eye sockets.
He's my friend for 24 hours.
And you
Because I don't have sleep. So I gotta wake his ass all the way up.
My friend.
Yeah,
You-
he's my bud now.
you just hear the
Hi, where are we?
Do it becomes a skeleton or a zombie?
Yeah, depending on.
It's just like
I mean, he can't do anything about it. He's in my control. Who are you? Would you like some water? You sound a little dry. Michael, I need you to know in the real world that I'm dead.
it is, there are no vocal cords.
Oh.
There is nothing to make Steve move.
I see. You're not familiar with sign language, or can you write? If I gave you a pen, I can do a hand.
It's just sitting there waiting for your command.
Can I undo his hands?
Sure.
Yeah. Like, if I give you a
Kinda
pen,
go down a little bit.
if I give you a pen, can you write? Take this pen.
It
Here you go.
reaches out and just like you hear there's the grinding of the bones, the snapping of the dry tendons.
That's all right. Everybody's joints are a little freaky.
As you give it a pen and it begins to just write on the inside of its.
Can you tell me who you are?
And you, as it begins to like scrawl in the dust, what language do you know?
Freaking probably not whatever languages Viv speaks. You're gonna. What language is it writing in, Michael? Before I tell you, and you pick one I don't know on purpose.
he wouldn't do that.
Fair.
Yes, he would. No, I speak Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Orcish, and Primordial.
Okay. You recognize the script is Dwarvish.
Yes.
And you.
But clearly not Dwarvish creature.
It is spelling out a name. It's very like a kindergartner writing out.
He's
their
just got
name.
his joints back.
But it is
Bethgear?
yes. Spoon.
So
Good, mommy.
I pull out a piece of paper and make it a little bit easier. So Bethgear, where are we?
What are you doing in there?
Making friends!
There's a friend?
Sometimes.
And it writes out.
Literally making friends.
Names.
I
Okay.
will
Good to know.
come over as she says, making friends, and I go, friends, eh?
Making friends.
Oh,
Okay, we're in a maze. Is this like a punishment maze? Are we here to die? Do you know how to get out of here? And you can just kind of like yes, no, yes.
It says no.
To all the above?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. You know what? You can just nod or shake your head for this one. Do you know how to get out of here? Is this a punishment maze? Are there big scary monsters that want to kill us in the maze? That's the kind of the best you can do on a shrug. Okay. Well, hop on out. You're here for the ride, at least for the next 24 hours, my guy.
And you.
You can go first.
He puts his hands on the sarcophagus and very wobbly, like pulls himself up. You just see cobwebs and part of the wrappings are sticking to the back of the bottom of the sarcophagus.
I start trying to like
Uh,
loosen him up a bit.
the backside of his rib cage gets stuck and as it breaks off of him.
Couldn't let the dead rest.
He's helping.
He might be helping.
And-
This is Bethgear. He's helping.
You, as he gets out,
Bethgear's happy to be up and around. He could use some like excitement in his unlight.
you finally get to see Matthew, the mummy, in his full form. He has his wrappings are kind of draping off a little bit. But you see the remnants of his tissue here and there. He's rather short.
Bethgear is a dwarf.
He is about 5'5". He's about as tall as you.
He's about 6 inches taller than me.
Is it a Minotaur or no?
It's not Minotaur, no.
Okay.
So he's a dwarf.
Gotta do it.
Give me a history check.
I feel like that's less history and more like nature or biology.
I'll do it for Gex. Is there any gold or jewels on him?
Don't steal from my friend.
Gex would.
Well, Gix should know how to make a mummy then.
Giggs will look at his investigation.
He's not even here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
Okay. Sorry.
See,
Yep.
he can look.
I got a 17 on history.
17. This is a half-breed.
Half dwarf, half what? Is he a 12?
No.
Michael, is he a 12?
No.
Yes!
You recognize from the stories of your Mima that taller than average dwarf, also known as.
Nice. And we're cousins!
Just-
You listen, everybody's related if you go back far enough.
I mean,
I'll give him a little prestidigitate, clean it up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he's
Made a mini.
let's do. I don't have.
We don't have a mummy mini.
I don't have.
We just use something cool.
Oh yeah, we have meeples.
people him.
What color is he? Is he yellow? Yeah, that's good.
A little friend. Oh, nice. They work.
We got
Yeah, you have a mummy now.
Jim can be held.
Now, is he going to be skeleton stats or zombie stats?
But he was a bot. And you get to pick depending on like what kind of corpse he was.
That would be the question.
If he was more skeleton, he is skeleton.
Actually,
Because he's probably going somewhere in between the two.
he's a little bit in between the two.
Such is his nature.
Speaking from sheer meat levels. What's his meat level?
Yeah. He's a skeleton.
More than an elf, less than a
Meat
dwarf.
level 1.
Yeah.
Meat level, yes.
Apparently a skeleton. Okay.
I think that's meat level 0.
Yeah, true.
So,
It's a binary system, 0 or 1.
yeah, send out the paper. It's like, Medgar, what you doing down here, man? Because I noticed you are not the only box full of people.
As he begins to just slowly write out.
You're a cleric. Do you not have speak with dead?
I didn't prepare it today. No. I hadn't prepared like the whole ship voyage. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna use this. I'll never prepare it again. Yeah. Now what I do this time.
Yeah.
Isn't your whole job to like?
Yeah, I know. I've got all the other stuff prepared. All the useless spells I don't use every day. Yeah, I know.
One time.
Right?
He
Isn't that how it
eventually
works?
Yes.
spells out
Pretty think
final
about being more
words.
luck.
Oh, okay. So this was like a good thing for you. You
All of the spells I have, I just have.
Yes.
But there are
Cool,
less.
cool. Well, thank you for accompanying us through the spooky
There's
maze.
the whole 3 spell stuff.
Have a nice vacation from death in your undeath. Well, I would ask you if you've seen any lizards around, but you were in a box, so I presume no.
Did you say there's another passageway over on the other side?
Yeah, there is another room.
You want to check that one? Maybe we have another friend on that side.
I could make more friends. There's more friends in here.
Oh, I meant you. How you dropped in?
Oh.
Any other of our party?
There doesn't appear to be anyone over there.
There's a box.
There is.
Investigate the box.
Alright, give me. I'm just gonna give you some. That way you can kind of see it a little better. There we go.
11.
11.
Investigate check. Just, check for traps.
So there are 2 sarcophagi here, and then like a table with a sacrificial.
No, it's not a box.
It's not a box. No, it's more like a semi-sickle, like they would use to. It's like a very large.
It's like an embalming.
Yeah, it's an embalming tool, but it's more machete-like than anything. It's like
Okay.
almost like a large dagger.
Magic.
It is not.
Alright, do the coffins magic.
No, they are not. They are stone coffins.
Well, looks like it's just dead people in there.
How about this room at the table?
As you go on, you look and you find notes and books and pages all around, and some of them look to be like logs of people describing certain, looks like stories, handwritten stories. Give me an investigation check, both of you, since you're in that room. Okay.
19.
You find several books, all written in common, detailing the efforts of someone, nameless, the maze, the labyrinth, and getting lost within this labyrinth, and unable to find the way out. They found the end, but no escape. It details needing to find 6 crystals that fit in, what are they called? Imprints, I guess. Inlays in the ground on the other side of this labyrinth.
Okay. That gives us a start.
So someone was here and they left notes.
Um,
There's no body though or anything. So
None that you found yet.
it must be somewhere else, or maybe they did escape. Write it down first.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I had escaped, I probably wouldn't go back into.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of paperwork in here, nothing else interesting.
Yep.
Alright, well I guess we just have to continue on and then make use out of that. So what you guys are thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a little doorway over here?
Yeah, you. This map is interactable, so you can.
Okay.
What you see is what the map is going to show.
The door over here.
Gonna check out this section.
You can just move one of them. I'll zoom in there with you. Okay, give me investigation check. What are you doing? You're just exploring.
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping up. They're looking over there. I guess I'll start looking ahead.
13.
You see, Josie, you see several. You see splits. You know, path ahead. This looks to be
A maze. Oh, well.
13.
13. You find a room with manacles and shackles, and what appears to be looks like clamps and various tools, almost for nefarious reasons, as if this might have been an area for torture,
Not for embalming?
not for embalming. As you explore the room, you do see, you find a couple pieces of parchment dating back several hundreds of years. You can't, the ink is mostly faded and the parchment is torn to shreds, but what you can tell on some of the things you can make out is that this was, whoever was here, has been here, used this space, is long gone, as this has been for a very long time.
Anything issue with these statues?
Kadir, you rolled a what?
17.
17. These are massive Minotaur statues, and
Minotaur seems to be the theme here.
Someone holding a heart.
It is old, dry chicken.
Oh, a chicken. Okay.
And as you look around, you find yourselves almost in awe of this creature. Oh. There we go. That was weird. As you find yourself looking at these creatures, give me a either history or religion check. And your eyes, as you're looking at this, you see a with this 17. You look at the other sculpture of this Minotaur, and you find a semi-translucent glowing blue gem in its forehead.
19.
19 religion. There are, this appears to be offerings, and in some religions across Toral, they, the visual of death, kind of like the champion of death, for some cultures is the Minotaur. And this appears to be a chamber dedicated to it, or it is in some cultures it is recognized as like the harbinger of death, or
Not the welcoming death.
yes, much like the Grimm from Harry Potter. But yeah,
Okay. I will. So, the gem in the forehead, it's on this one or on the other one?
it's on this one.
Well, I will see. A, is it magic?
It is naturally magic, but it is not of any just. It's like maybe from like it's no school magic. It's just it's kind of like it just has arcane properties to it.
Okay. I will see if I can pull it out.
Give me an athletics check to try to run up at. You gotta climb this
Climb
thing.
it,
How high off the ground is it?
It's about 10, 15 feet to the top of the head.
Ooh, net 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Up tonight.
That's your second one, huh?
Kadir, you manage to get footholds and climb yourself up to it, and you grasp the this large gem. It's almost as big as your hand. As you pluck it free, and it is just a large gem. It has a slight kind of like blue glow to it.
Okay. Because I know that the note we found in the other room talked about putting gems into like a floor for the one. So I figured maybe this is one.
Well, it looks like the other one had a spot for it too. Maybe it's already.
Is there like a similar hole in the head of the other one?
The other one.
There appears to be.
Okay.
You'd have to climb up and check though.
Someone mind me a boost in case
Yep, I can do it.
So can I get advantage on that?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
See if you're helping.
You trying to set the gem in?
Yes.
It's mage hand though.
Oh, that would work too. Well, yeah. What do you bother? Can the mage hand the gem into it?
Yeah. Shing. It fits.
Okay. You were hoping something would happen. Nothing happened though, I guess. It still glows though, right?
Yeah. It's still glowing. Yeah.
Well, let's pull it back up.
Yeah. You want to go with us?
Yeah. I think that's our best idea.
Alright, let's go into the maze.
Okay.
Feels appropriate to the situation. We're into the room.
All right. Give me just a second.
Move it without it like resetting it.
I want to place yourselves.
Oh, so we're at middle of our work.
try and split up, or just gotta...
I can get curious a little bit
Well, I've got Jim and a zombie, and we want to go
Oh, yeah.
in 2 groups.
Yeah. Sounds reasonable.
Where we cover more ground that way.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was alone.
So you go right, we go left.
Sure.
Okay. Never mind. There is no left.
Or you can go to the center left, how about that?
Yes.
Doesn't look like there's very much right either. Wait, no, there is. No. What's this little gold fella?
Lantern.
Oh.
You get dead ends.
I got 2 dead ends. Yeah, I got 2 dead ends.
Jesus, just keeps going.
Well, yeah, it's a maze. I think you hit the end.
Some stuff over here.
Just dead ends. I don't think this is the kind of maze where we have to hit all the corners. And then there's going to be multiple paths up.
Back up here.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh.
Nope, found something.
Hey!
I will head back then. Grab
I-
everyone.
I mean, at this point, I feel like we all probably followed you when I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's dead this way as well. Oh. There's a bear.
It's too dark.
Oh, man.
You don't get to see any of that. You weren't there.
I was over there! I unlocked at least part of that.
It's moving.
I will say you would have gone this way. This is the way you were.
Yes.
There. No, just kidding. You hit 2 dead ends.
We did.
You,
And those 2 dead ends down there.
yeah, so you don't see any of this. Go away. Why are you cheating?
I'm not cheating. I hit this part over
So
here.
is there anything different about this room? Is it like...
I'm
what
sorry, I
looks
forgot
like-
the touch screen.
Yes, it is glowing. There is a large mural on the ground.
Is there a place that I can put the blue gem that I got?
Give me an investigation check.
Gem!
I've left the paper and the pen with Matt here. Just be like, so is this room, what's this all about, my
Very
guy?
close. I almost picked up this and like turned it upside down. Would have been a disaster.
And we don't have to use the minis. You can just use your fingers.
Okay.
I want to make the map a little bit smaller so that you guys can.
No, you're the one. Now who's the one cheating? Making it more and more
Well, you
clear.
see all these corridors.
Only a 7.
Only a 7.
Guys, everyone can look around for a place to put this gem.
Looky, you got an 8.
Tempted to hold my hand out and be like, I know a place.
An 8.
8.
You don't see
I'm still waiting on
anything
mine.
here on the ground.
22.
22.
Not necessary.
There doesn't appear to be anything on the ground.
There ain't
Just
nothing.
anything. This, you get the sense that this might be the center of the maze.
Okay. Matthew, does this look familiar?
I think
That's what I thought.
You can also use your finger if you want. That's easier.
Something over here.
A whole bunch of bones, it looks like.
Garbage.
Give me. What are you doing in that room?
Well,
Looking
so
around.
describe what I see.
You see, specifically actually a large pile of what appears to be like meal, like almost ground up bones.
Oh.
You find a kind of like a chest that has been haphazardly pushed away from the wall. Give me an investigation check as you look around this room.
Not one.
Yeah, there's if you look at like this what is it called? It's not a chest because it's not open. It's just like
A box crate.
no
Casket.
shelving, but not shelving. I don't know.
I don't know.
You find a single shelf
Shelf.
with as you go with looks to be like bottles in it, and as you go to pick up one of them, you discover that they are all empty.
They're what?
All empty.
Empty.
Shit. Hold on. Fuck.
Should I wait? Should I go?
No, you're good.
There is a room with 2 sarcophagus.
Yes, you find another room with sarcophagi. Give me an investigation check if you look around.
I can wake them up too.
Oh, it's all of yourselves.
15. As you look around, you find this one of these sarcophagi is open slightly, and you do see looks like another mummified creature inside. And as you look,
more friends for you.
Yay!
as you look around, you see some cracks in the wall. Right here.
Smash it with a
And
hammer.
as you walk up, you kind of feel like a slight breeze on your face.
Smash it with a hammer.
Alright, I'm gonna feel around on the wall, see if I can get the handholds on it. Any stones I can pull out.
As you feel around, your hand does make purchase on looks like a crack, a big enough crack to put your fingers in. Give me a strength check to see if you can pull it down.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. 11. No, 13.
13.
Yep.
It is real. Like you get your fingers in there, and just as you think you get a piece, the piece that you're holding on to breaks free, and you definitely feel the you definitely feel like the cold, not cold air, but just like air on your face. But that wasn't enough to break down the wall.
Like my assistance.
Yeah.
I can give you the help action to try again.
Yes. Oh, how about we use my mace to bash on it? Does that help?
Smash it.
All right, go ahead and roll to a hit. Roll to attack.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
nat 20.
Net 20 with my normal plus 6. So 26.
That hits.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Smash.
Is it susceptible to criticals?
Oh yeah, they're gonna roll. Do I get double?
Then you double your damage.
Roll double damage. 11.
Not a hammer, but a mace. Just as
What was the question?
I hit with the mace for 11 bludgeoning.
Okay. And you hit with the 23?
26.
Oh, yeah.
a nat 20.
Yes, you definitely swing and you hit the wall with a large crack, and a few pieces crumble down, and you are actually kind of able to see into what looks like to be a passageway.
Goes through to there another wall.
It's another wall on the side about 5 feet.
Alright, how big is the hole now? Like,
It's about like the size of a bowl.
okay. Yeah, hey guys, help me come break this open. We can get through here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exactly that strong, but Timothy can help.
Give me a strength check if you're gonna try to peel off rock in a stone wall.
14.
Jim just gets up on his back 2 feet and or I think he's only got one back leg. I think they're tripods.
Yes.
Yeah, just got
Oh, chugs or 4?
Huh?
Really? I
No,
think
they have 3 in the
They
picture.
have 3 legs.
They have 1 back leg and 2 front legs.
I think it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure Ochiog's have.
I'm positive it's 3. Like, it's a weird looking picture otherwise.
No, they got 4. They're just. Oh.
Told you.
What?
Yeah. He got a 21.
I always thought they had 4 legs.
I mean, we can say they have 4 legs. I think it looks better. Mechanically, it doesn't change anything.
So what what is it? What
Just
is
like
it?
he did when he broke down that door that Ivelios loosened for him.
Roll.
Just, he got a 21.
Roll the hit.
21.
Okay. Roll damage. It's unarmed strength, so that is going to be strength plus proficiency,
I don't know if he has proficiency in anything.
and then add a d4. So strength plus a d4.
So his strength bonus plus a d4.
Yes.
Okay. 6.
Yes. 6 damage. It begins to crumble, and it's about 2 feet 2 feet wide now. It's a stone wall.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
It's going to take a minute for it to crumble.
Stand back.
Well, I was
I'm
gonna
going to
say,
help
like,
it
his
blast
tank-
it.
I was gonna say, like, his tentacle attack does 2d6. Just to smack with a tentacle. Well, whatever. I mean, don't waste spells on it.
It's an Eldritch Blast. It's free.
Oh, okay.
Eldritch Blast, okay, go on ahead.
Ooh. That's a 30 to hit. I think I might have done it. And it deals 8 force damage.
Okay. As you hit with this Eldritch Blast, you definitely see the wall give as it crumbles in its space, leaving you into a 5-foot chamber.
We did it!
Can I pass through the wall here?
As you find another wall.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
well, yeah.
There's no left and right?
Nope.
What?
It just says 5-foot passage straight through.
Hit the other wall.
Well, we went there already. That's this one.
Oh.
We were there. We came from here. We went through here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not.
you know.
What, there's
But
nothing,
you didn't see that. to
There's
begin
something
with.
this way?
That's a wall.
No, we walked. That's the bone meal room. And
Uh-huh.
I walked around through here, and we passed this way, and now we're like in the middle between the 2 rooms.
I don't think it counts as a secret tunnel if we had to make an entrance.
Yes. But why is there a space? Oh, did we bash through all 5 feet of rock to
No.
get through here? No.
They're just. You bash through a wall, there's a secret tunnel that got
Revealed.
revealed.
Oh,
But the tunnel goes nowhere.
Time goes
Go
nowhere.
to the next room.
That's not a tunnel!
Okay, wow. This is the most useless secret tunnel I've ever seen.
useless
This is not a secret tunnel.
It's a labyrinth. It's not supposed to be useful.
useless tunnel.
Alright.
I mean, like, if you break through a wall, there shouldn't just be a random empty space that goes nowhere on the other side.
There is in this maze. There is
Who
here.
built this maze?
The Minotaurs. Talk to them.
I don't think the Minotaurs did.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's see. There's nothing over here. No,
No, that's a dead
That
end.
one's done.
Right here.
We're gonna go up here.
That's you.
I will be right back.
Is that dead end there?
Dark. Dark.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it's all wall.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, yeah.
That's you.
19.
As you hit that dead end, you feel another gust of air.
Straight ahead to this.
To your right.
To my right. Okay, yeah, we'll do the same thing we did before. I'm gonna give it a bash. And
Roll the hit.
see what happens.
You get the sense that it's 15 hit points, AC of 15.
Okay.
15 and 15.
Okay. So I'm hitting it again with my mace, and I got 18 to hit, and I'm gonna roll some damage for a mighty 3.
All right.
3 hit points.
You do find that there is indeed another tunnel. This one, you look in, and with what little light you can see, because it is really dark, and you are humans, you don't have dark vision.
Oh, I mean, I'm there. We're all in a group at this point.
Yeah. It does turn left about 5 feet in.
Okay, well, maybe this one at least goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Should we, yeah, we'll spend a few minutes like we did the other one. Do just blast and Mason, and Jimmy can do his thing.
Yeah.
That worked pretty well.
Swat at it. It's gonna punch it with its tentacles. That does a better job.
Roll the heads.
I'm gonna go ahead and Mason again to
AC 15, HP 12.
Well, did you not hit
I
it?
missed. Go ahead.
That's a 7.
That's
No, it's a 7 damage.
what did you use to hit?
What?
Is
You
it
said
hit?
it's a 15 AC, right?
Yeah.
You got a 17.
Okay.
I didn't
I didn't hear that.
I figured since you just told us what the AC was, you were just kind of expecting us to tell you if we hit or not.
Gotcha.
We found another secret tunnel.
And he's got a multi-attack, so he just runs.
Okay.
Although we're not in combat, so probably not.
Yeah, just
I
yeah.
can keep you in.
Well, we've almost got it.
Sure. I wasted that 20.
Quick, before Jimmy throws
I mean, you can go ahead.
You could,
Yeah.
It's only got 5 HP left.
That's
double
okay.
damage.
I did 13 damage to
As Kadir blows up this
I'm
wall,
rolling at 20s like a motherfucker today.
you do see within this corridor. Oh shit!
You don't. You see nothing in the corner.
Hold on.
Don't move.
Shit.
You are plunged into darkness.
What?
So where did our friends go?
I mean, I figured we'd find him in the base somewhere.
They're probably in the maze elsewhere.
Maybe we had to open all the sarcophagus to see which one they're
I mean, we can go back and open them all.
in.
They're back in there like, hey! No!
I mean, like, Gix might stay stuff, but, like, we know that Velios at least can lift a damn sarcophagus lid.
Yeah.
He lifted me like it was nothing, so he can lift at least 100 pounds.
And, what's his name's also a fighter.
Yeah, and Zathiel's, like, he's strong enough. He should be able to get himself out.
I have names. Words.
These are maze.
Yeah.
Disappeared.
I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. Control Z is not working.
Delete it somehow?
Maybe, but I don't.
What would have done? Very sad indeed.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Kind of close. Oh, shading.
That's just the shadows of it.
Huh.
Alright, hold
You
on.
somehow unlayer it?
It's like gone.
Did you delete the layer?
Maybe. Like I don't know what happened to it.
It's just
We didn't hide the layer, right?
I might have pressed delete on accident. What the fuck happened to it? I said, okay, hold on. I can quickly rebuild it.
We can wait.
it's not working.
I paused it.
I have no fun. Sometimes things are weird. We get it. you know, things like this, situations like this are like how I've been rolling tonight, are definitely make me understand why D&D players have a tendency to get real superstitious about
Yeah, what'd you do different today?
right about luck in some way, because like mathematically speaking,
Yeah, it's pretty.
it's just dice.
Yeah.
Like dice is dice is dice.
And you rolled one. Yeah, you're rolling all electronic dice, right?
No, I mean off and on. Like I rolled
You don't
two
roll.
of
Yeah, you
I
don't
rolled
roll.
two of them with this.
Yeah, yeah,
One of them with this.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, I guess I'll just keep it now. I'm just kidding. It would take me too long to put all the walls back, so it's okay. We will play with Fog of War though.
Okay.
Still. So
Do you want to move us wherever you say we go? That'd be helpful.
yeah, that'll probably be okay. Just roll this shit up. No. It happens. I don't know what happened, but it happens.
Something happened.
Something
And
happened.
something happens.
I honestly have no idea what happened to the map though.
That is bizarre.
Like the map and walls went away. Like I don't know what I did, who I dumped it to.
When it happened, you weren't touching your computer. Like, you were touching the screen over here. Doing something.
Yeah. That way. Alright. There. Okay. So you guys found okay. So you found a that's good. You found this corridor right here, and it leads into another chamber over there. As you look in the chamber, you find more shackles,
Okay.
and actually you kind of stumble out on top of a low shelf
Okay.
that has like some old excuse me old I can't think of the word.
Like paper
Tea
and stuff,
sets.
or- oh, tea sets.
Like tea kettle and
Oh.
So the
that-
dungeon.
there are some shackles. It looks to be like there's also some paper and a quill. If you want to give me an investigation or to
Yeah.
try and read it. 14.
He's an investigation.
7.
10.
With the 14, you discover that this is the ramblings of a madman,
Okay.
talking about a metallic beast making its way, or chasing him through the corridors of the of this labyrinth. He's staring at the multicolored stars of the maze, guiding him to his fateful death. And it just kind of continues rambling on end times and woe coming to an end, chaos and stuff.
I will treat that as slightly less than ramblings of a madman. Maybe there's some weight to something there.
Are we in a jail cell? Is there a door?
That is a door. It is locked.
It is locked. We're locked in. Okay, that's not as useful.
I mean, we can get back out of it.
Yes, I mean, like, we're not really
Yeah.
locked in. We can go back through the tunnel.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
That secret tunnel.
All right, you guys go back out the secret tunnel.
Yeah. So we're gonna go.
Exit.
We're gonna go back all the way out to the center again.
Yeah. That's
Back toward the center.
Yeah. We'll take the one that's a little bit closer. Yeah.
That way. Alright, so. Let's bring it back up.
Yep.
There are no walls, so you just kind of like. Say you explore all of this area, you find a couple more rooms. Of course, there's the single wall that's still fucking there. You find several rooms with more gems in them.
Grab them all.
yeah. Definitely grab those.
Sticking them all in my pockets. I have many pockets.
So you find the first gem you find after exploring say you find this one first.
Mhm.
This one is set in almost like a sacrificial pedestal. It's like inlaid in the palms of two hands like this,
Oh.
point to point.
Okay.
And it is and underneath this like hand and pedestal is a open book, written in what languages do you guys know?
Comprehend language.
Comprehend languages.
What languages do I know? Comprehend language.
I mean, if any of it's in Corbin, I do speak for it.
Whenever it was, it becomes clear very quickly
Yes.
as this appears to be a death rites.
Right.
A death rites book. Like it's
Okay.
something that would be spoken to on your deathbed.
Okay. Like a last right sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Probably just take that gem.
Yeah, I'll take the book just in
Oh, you want
case.
the book?
Okay.
Who knows? You never know.
You never know.
All right. You take the book. The next one you find is going to be this one over here, and you see it, and it is behind a locked door. The door itself is
Well, we had
slatted,
there,
but not
okay.
enough for you to push your hand through, but enough to like look into the room.
So would you say it might be big enough, like small enough for a mouse?
what could you mention?
Yeah, is there like a lock on the other side?
It's
Twisted?
you know how like those weird like slat fences that have like there's a normal fence but had like the slats through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like this door.
What about the harmless one?
That you cannot turn into.
Yes, I can.
You can't turn into a.
I can turn into anything that's a CR1 or lower.
Please open the book.
Flea's not in the book.
It doesn't say what's in the book.
You can turn into a spider.
Well, if you can
Not
mage
a
hand, that would
flea.
be easy.
I'll see if I can make it.
Yeah, because the mage hand would save us a
So it's
use
good.
of.
It's got enough range if I can like to cast a spell on the other side.
You can see to the other side, but it is not big enough for you to slide.
Oh, the gem wouldn't come through. And it's like so this is a gate or is it a metal gate?
It's like a hopping door, has a handle in the middle.
Okay.
Does it open?
It's locked.
Well,
I mean, you can certainly try to bust open the door or try to lock
What's the
it.
door made of?
It appears to be made out of metal.
mm,
You can certainly try to pick it if you want. Just be a lot harder.
Yeah.
So I could. What does one need to pick a lock?
You can use a dagger if you want.
I have a knife.
If you actually have lock tools, that would
I
be
don't.
more.
What's the thing where you can make anything as long as it's like under a certain size or value?
that's a conjuration wizard ability, minor conjuration.
And you're not.
I am not a concentration pit.
Prestidigitation can do a little bit.
Prestidigitation, I
First edition.
think it just like cleans stuff. I don't think it
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
things.
They create like sparkles and can create a small sound.
You can do a sensory effect, light or snuff a candle, cleaner soil an object, chill, warmer flavor, non-living food or non-living material. Make a color, small mark, or symbol if you're an object. Oh, you can create a non-magical trinket
No, a little something.
or an illusory image that can fit in your hand and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
So you have 6 seconds.
I can be fast.
You roll.
It's a cantrip. I can just keep casting
Your
it.
knife would be better. Go ahead.
I will say if you use the knife and prestidigitation,
If you cast this spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time. So I could basically triple the time,
That's-
right?
it just means that you can have it like a perpetual.
Um,
So it means you can create a single lock pick,
Just try it.
and if you use your dagger, I will let you roll for it.
Sweet.
So
Alright.
it'll be a dexterity plus your so it's
It's probably a sleight of hand, right?
disadvantage. Yeah, sleight of hand. So sleight of hand disadvantage plus your proficiency.
Any chance I can get any chance, Gix and I hang out a lot.
You want to work on his knowledge?
Well, I was gonna say, is there any chance I can disable that disadvantage just by, we've been hanging out a lot. I've watched him pick a lot of lock. I was a lockpick today.
Gix kind of keeps his secrets to himself on how he.
I have been standing next to him watching him pick locks.
you
There were
picked
no
that-
secrets.
You picked that giant lock with your whole body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was a lockpick like an
Yeah.
hour ago.
Yeah.
With disadvantage.
Okay. Guidance.
Thank
Give
you.
guidance.
That's a
Alright.
good idea.
So sleight of hand plus proficiency
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Plus guidance.
plus guidance.
That sucks. That person was a 19. That's just as good. Okay. Is it D4?
Mhm.
Plus 2. 16.
You are able to fit the lockpick in, and you get your dagger wedged in, and you're kind of fiddling around. You're trying to do what Gix might do because he makes it look so easy. You kind of like up, down, left, right, forward, backwards, and it's in.
You start.
You try to do that, and you end up. You hear a click, and then as you like are moving your dagger, you like click, 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 and it almost feels like you're almost hitting you're hitting a pin, but it's not setting in place. You can try it again if you'd like. With it's going to be a higher DC this time.
What if you cast Prestidigitation while I'm casting Prestidigitation?
Double presties.
Yeah. We're making it last longer. We're making it better.
We can try it.
Maybe I'll roll something higher than 11 this time. Is that damn 19 again? Oh, that's good. Okay. Dirty 20.
As you are struggling, you're getting real angry at this.
I mean, to be fair, I am not using lockpicking.
No,
right.
you are not.
You are using.
I'm using half of the lockpicking tools and then a dagger as my torque.
Right.
You are
Hoping for the best.
pretty much. You are
If I
working
open this
toward-
way, that makes me better at lockpicking.
So better.
and you feel like you've got it. You get that one non-sticky pin to stick. You kind of jamming your way in. You're just like brute forcing it at this point.
We're gonna scrub the lock.
And
Scrubbing works.
you feel
Scrubbing
that
works.
the tension finally gives as the lock kind of like slides
Aha!
a little bit. It just like tink. It doesn't appear to go all the way though.
Are all my pins set?
There's something blocking it.
There might
You gotta
get
hold
the
set.
feeling that there might be something either didn't set fully or it just.
I'm gonna wiggle at it.
Alright.
Want me to? I've got acid splash. Want me to just acid the door off?
You could have been aciding the door this whole time.
I want.
You've been watching me struggle.
Use your hole and crawl under it.
My what?
Your portable hole. Crawl under it.
I think we tried that before, and the problem is the hole is too deep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And you have to get another side.
Yeah. Like I could, like I was worried about the possibility of just like making it worse.
I'll just be a spider. It's fine. I can be a spider for free.
But how are you gonna get the gem out?
Well, when I get on the other side, I'm just gonna hope there's a way to like unlock it.
Try.
And if there's not, we have other solutions.
Yeah.
Then we'll melt it.
Then we'll melt the door.
Then we melt the door. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try it.
Yeah.
So you crawl on the other side. You wild shape into a spider. The door, there is enough gap for a spider to crawl through.
Or be a jumping spider.
Mm-hmm.
And you look up, and towering over you is a giant skull with a glowing green gem in it.
I will unspider myself.
See if we can.
Well, I can't do shit as a spider. I unspider,
Yeah.
and then I check the lock. Is there like a?
There is no handle on this side.
Now you're trapped.
I mean, I can wild shape twice. That was why I crawled under.
Okay. All right.
Just in case I can't get the door open. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna grab that rock.
Okay.
You put it in your pocket and then shape. That comes with you.
Wasn't all my stuff does meld into me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I will take take the rock.
Put it in your magic pocket.
You spider.
Okay.
Back
Yeah.
up.
It works.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Pull the rock out of my boot.
See,
This one's mine. I'm keeping it.
You don't need to pick locks. We got these.
I mean, we could at least have had Gix's lock. I feel like if I had real lock picks,
Right.
Yeah.
I think I could have done it. I did. I got 90% of a lock pick with a fake lock pick and a dagger. I think that makes me better at lock picking.
It only took a half hour.
It was like 13 seconds.
All right.
I didn't see you picking any locks.
I was praying for it the whole time.
Yeah, well, Valor was
Literally.
clearly not on my side.
He literally was praying for you the whole time.
I know, and it clearly did nothing. Where was Valor? Not unlocking the door for me, that's for sure.
You got those 2 pins? They were like really close.
I got like 4 pins.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't wiggle the lock that far with only 2 pins. The lock barely moves when you have 2 pins.
Yeah.
We have a rock.
Technically, if it's a good lock, they shouldn't move at all until you've got all 6 pins.
That's fair.
So gem count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
You got 2 more?
Maybe more. Based on that note we found in the first room, yes.
Okay.
Did we already look at this?
I don't think
You
we've
do
been in
not.
there.
That is the next spot.
Right.
You go into this room, and this appears to be almost like a prayer room, a shamanistic room, with a minotaur skull,
Okay.
with the gem embedded into
Okay.
it. You go, and the skull comes with
I pull out my knife. Give me a sec.
Right.
Give me a dexterity check, please.
Just straight dexterity, not sleight of hand.
Straight dexterity.
Not that it matters, it's the same. Pick a number! 11.
You go to try, and you're just like.
No, I'm trying to feel next to it.
And you try to get your knife in, try to find a groove in there, and it slips, and you make your hand, your other hand, take a 1 whole point of your skin, slash damage.
Like stick my hand in my mouth.
You have a big old paper pen.
I would like to try it if that's all right.
Roll me a dexterity check.
You know what? How big is this school?
It's a minotaur skull, so it's about 3 feet.
So you know what I do? I stick my, I just look at the skull, I look at the little nick I made, I stick my knife back in the thing, and I just, BAM! On the floor.
Give me a strength check.
Smash
I
it.
am not strong. Yeah, like, I say nothing while I am waiting to smash this thing. 19.
19.
You are strong.
Today I am strong. I'm pissed that the door was hard and I had to be a spider, and then I did my thing. I'm just looking at this, and I don't even put my knife away. I'm holding the knife and the thing in one hand. I'm just smash.
Throw it on the ground. Yeah.
Temper tantrum.
And it does shatter into a million tiny little pieces.
One of the tiny little pieces has a gem in it.
Just pick up the gem.
As
in
you
my
pick up,
pocket.
it does appear to still have bone on one side of it.
Take my knife and kind of scrape it a little bit.
Shade it.
It appears to be almost fused with the gem.
What? No, cracking it off with my fingers or nothing?
Try, give me an extra check.
And if that doesn't work, who cares? Sometimes things have bones on
It's same
I
it's
often
like,
have bones on me.
like as magic as an arcane focus.
Okay.
18.
18. You managed to get a few chips off of from where it shattered, but it's all there.
Sometimes things have bones on them. That's not a big deal.
We'll just take it.
Just put it in my pocket.
We'll see if it needs to be.
I often have bones on me, so.
And in you.
And I always have bones in me. Well, not always. Sometimes I don't have
I
bones.
was gonna say sometimes you're a spider and you don't have.
Sometimes I am distinctly boneless. Mostly I have bones in me.
Most of them.
Is there anything else in this room?
There doesn't appear to be anything else in the room.
Go down to the
Give me an investigation.
18.
18. You hear a whistle of wind as you find another secret tunnel.
Is that the wind? Is that my third secret tunnel?
Right? What do we even need gigs for?
We definitely don't.
We can pick locks and get gems and find tunnels all on our own.
Let's see. The magic missile has worked best so far, so
Pew pew.
you go first. Blast it right there. How you rolling for attacks?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
28. 23. And 17.
All hit.
Which deals then 8, 12, and 7 force damage.
Okay. On the second hit, it obliterates as it gets blown inward into the chamber as you find yourself a 10-foot hallway. As the third one pushes through the dust that you created and hits the wall on the other side, you find that you're blocked once again. You can see through it now a little bit, enough to look through, but there's this 10-foot stone, carved stone, not carved.
You're gonna hit the other side.
So, do you think this maze
18,
resets itself?
32.
Does it rebuild its walls?
and 26.
I mean, I feel like maybe we're the only ones who are smashing walls.
But there's a tunnel here between two walls.
Maybe the tunnel was already there.
How much damage?
AC of 12. Or
Oh,
15.
it hits all of it.
Maybe.
They're like, we don't want a tunnel to be
So
here.
12
we build a wall.
damage. 16
Okay.
damage.
But what would you do if you're like, I need to build a room here and I need there to not be a door here? You
11
just build the wall over the door.
Sure. Okay. Alright.
That's probably why that one. You did it again!
No, I did not.
Almost did it again.
I almost did.
You gotta stop breaking the maze. If you do that one more time, we're free of the maze. The maze disappeared, we won.
The maze is gone.
A miracle happens.
Yeah, don't you pray or something?
For what?
I don't know, a miracle.
Minotaur, so I can, sure.
Isn't that what religion is for?
Yeah, of course.
That's the whole purpose of religion, is just to make miracles happen.
I mean, pretty much. What do you like? You don't think we're going to church about Melora, do you? No, not really. We mostly just hey, the entire forest is fucked up. Could we get a little help, please? Because it's a little bit beyond the natural cycle of life and death. And then maybe she helps and maybe she doesn't. This isn't a Sunday morning, Wednesday evening kind of deal.
So you enter into a another room with a set of shelves that are blocking your way but easily pushed out. And you find, give me an investigation check. 15. With a 15, you find all sorts of things here. You
I
find
didn't see shit.
there appears to be a single
It's
a single wrought iron key. You find several what look to be scrolls. There appear to be look to almost as if like these were names of individuals potentially. On a bunch of these scrolls with a date next to them. You also find lists of like ingredients and stuff like that. You find as well what did you roll? 17? 15. You do find more death rite literature.
Alright, I'll take the key.
Okay. And in the next chamber over, you do find several more sarcophagi. Damaged. A few of them are damaged, but they appear to be empty. All of them. When you look into them.
Do they look like they're empty because nothing was ever put in them, or do they look like they're empty because something should have been in there and got out?
Give me an investigation on that one.
That's a good question.
Ask your friend.
Well, yeah, can I roll with advantage if I ask Beth here?
You can certainly try.
I may not need it. That was a dirty 23.
You ask Matthew, and that was not with advantage.
No, that was my very first roll. That's why I said I may not need it.
Yeah. Dirty 23.
Yes.
A few of these appear to have scratch marks on the inside, as if something was in there.
That's not great.
But a majority of them are either broken and don't have show signs of activity.
Huh. So now the scratch marks, I have very specific questions about them. Because there could be scratch marks for reasons that are not something escaped. There could be scratch marks for the reasons of something was in here that was not dead, and then it became dead, and later was removed for reasons. Or there could be scratch marks that indicate something was in here that was very much alive or undead, and scratch marks are because it escaped in that state. So are these the scratch marks of something that was trapped in a sarcophagus, and then it died here? And then maybe it was later removed as a corpse.
I need you.
Or did it scratch its way out?
I will say, give me a.
Because if you bury something alive, it's going to scratch up the stone even if it can't get out.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's a natural reaction. The question is, did it escape or not?
Giggs has a fucking plus 18 to his luck.
Yes, he's so good at that.
I didn't look at your guys' sheets.
It's one of the. That's one of the ones I think they can make it less than a 10 in.
He's got expertise.
Anyway, I will say, give me a.
Give me perception.
I will say, give me a survival
Oh, but great, I'm good at that.
or an actual or nature.
I am actually better at survival.
Instead of natural one. Natural 20.
Plus 8.
Holy shit. This appears to be as you're
She
looking.
I'm so good at death. It's actually my whole thing.
This appears to be. It's really hard to tell, but you are strangely enough able to determine the former versus the latter, and this appears to be something was alive
And it escaped itself.
and didn't look like it escaped.
So something was alive and died in these. and then later was removed.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But that does mean it's probably not a ghoul.
Yeah.
So whatever died in here, as unfortunate as it was, probably not waiting to eat us.
Mm-hmm.
Because it again, unfortunate for them, did not manage to claw their way out.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep looking at all of them down here, or do you want to go back to over there?
I mean, I assume I had a look at all these guys.
Right.
Oh, they didn't uncover that. That's okay. Because that was sort of my thing, is like going around and having a look and seeing like, yeah. So just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything nasty ahead, or at least make it seem less likely that there is something nasty ahead.
That's just.
I will ask Bethkir, hey, you were dead when you were put in there, right? Like, were you already dead when they put you in the box? Do you know why these ones obviously weren't? Worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. So this one at the end looks a little askew. There could be
There's a little box
something
there.
behind it.
It's
Yeah.
like a little
So I was
dresser.
thinking, a little thing.
What's in that little dresser there?
There's a little something in the back.
You find a.
Also, like, this is just bad planning. Why would you put the dresser in the corner and put this all weird and then not just like put the dresser in there?
This appears to be a. You look in it. Looks to be like
An offering box.
or not like an offering box, but like this is some place that you get the sense that this might be like where they put a personal belongings.
Yeah, what's in them?
This one's in.
Oh. So these folks are dead. They don't need shit anymore.
Right.
There's nothing.
Disappointing.
Alright, let's keep going
Make our
back
way
into
in
this
there.
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out for anything alive that may or may not want revenge.
Yeah.
Because something might want revenge on whoever put them in those boxes and not be able to tell that it wasn't us.
You find a central chamber. This is you appear to be on the other side of the maze.
Does this thing in the middle look like anything? A creature?
Looks like a.
That's a cow. Minotaur.
It looks like a minotaur.
Oh, it is. We'll go on this other side.
Just to check.
Yeah.
There's something. Maybe. I don't know.
You do find lots of rubble.
You're so familiar with rubble.
Yes,
You
thank
should
you
roll
for-
knowledge
thank
of
you
rubble
for-
with advantage.
Thank you for reminding
Thank you for the
me.
reminder.
I love
Yeah.
crushed stone that are flying at me.
Technically, it was not flying at you different. It was flying at you from one
One
specific
specific
direction.
It's your
You roll
favorite
knowledge
terrain.
of rubble with advantage.
His favorite terrain.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in.
Knowledge of rubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also is
How
your,
did this rubble get here?
it's
Let's
your
ask
favorite
it.
terrain. It's also like your
My favorite terrain.
whatever. What's the one where you know your favorite enemy or whatever?
Yeah.
It is?
You have one level of ranger,
Yeah.
specifically in rubble.
It looks like to be storage. You do find. Give me an investigation.
We investigating. Investigate.
14.
14. You find a chest.
Ooh.
You go to. You reach.
I
for
got a
the-
19 in case it's trapped.
Well, that's investigating.
Yeah,
I was
we-
investigating.
We both found
Through.
it.
You found a chest.
Yeah, I got a 16 to investigate.
Okay. You find that you look around the chest.
I don't want him to have more experience with rubble.
There is
Or in case it's a mimic.
with a with the 16.
See? I saw you going for that box, and I'm like, no, that's a weird place for a box to be.
It looks ordinary.
Does it look suspiciously ordinary?
A little too ordinary.
I just reach out and grab him by the belt and just like, just wait a second.
No, it is not. But as
Are we
you
rolling
reach
initiative?
for that, it does leap towards Zeke.
Yeah!
The dog leaps towards Zeke.
And I yank him back.
It does not. It leaps forward and hits the wall behind you. I need you all to please roll.
Fucking
initiative.
yeah!
Excellent job, Carol.
That weird place for a chest to be.
Well, the chests have been empty up until now. Why
Yo,
would it
this
be
one-
different?
This one's trying really hard not to be empty.
Alright, so.
What is my initiative? What is my initiative? Where? Oh, there's 17.
16.
20.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
I need to do something. Alright.
And my zombie acts on my turn.
Alright.
Like,
You can do like unarmed strikes, I think.
Okay. So
I mean, do we have a weapon we can hand him?
you have a knife.
It's right here.
Oh yeah, I gave him a knife. Yeah, my
So-
zombie has a knife now.
You were right here.
Yeah, right.
I'm right next to him.
Justine, you were right here. And Kabir, I'm assuming you were right behind them?
Yeah.
I'll be about this.
So much of my day today,
Them.
so much of my day today has been just like grabbing dudes by the belt. I just being like, could you fucking not? Please do not fall off of the giant sky bridge. Please do not get eaten by a mimic.
This one seems nice.
I don't think it does. I think it wanted to eat you. And if I had not yanked you, it would have eaten you.
These are big tiles, but I don't know if you can see them.
They're
These
just
are
little tiles.
5. I did turn off the grid.
There are little tiles within the big tiles.
We're looking at the big tiles.
Oh, the big tiles are 5 feet.
The big tiles are 5 feet. Let
It's a
me,
small area.
That's just one.
Okay, it's a 10 by 10 room. It's very little. Okay.
yeah, let me turn on the grid again.
It's like this
I
big.
mean, I can see the grid. Oh, now we can see it even more.
I can see even more. Okay, so, I need my shit.
My zombie was this. Oh, that's good. That's not a zombie.
The zombie is the gray one.
Yes. I gave him a knife. He can hold things. They can make attacks. They are explicitly able to make attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go 20 to 19 or 20 to 15.
All of us.
The numbers 20 to
20.
15. 20 Zeke.
Yeah, 17 for me.
16 for me.
17 for
That's why I said all of us.
your roll for Jimothy and your zombie.
My zombie and Jimothy act on my turn. Unless you want Jimothy to act on their turn.
It's up to you.
He can have his own turn. Why
Two
not?
statements faster.
We'll just do Sam.
Yeah, but the zombie has to act on my turn. But,
AJ. That was a sneak attack.
Roll really shitty.
Okay. Zeke, it is your turn as this creature just goes flying past you as it leaps towards you.
Alright, we gonna do Sacred Flame. So we're gonna do. So he makes a Dex saving throw.
Classic first.
see, the problem is I also play a druid in Baldur's Gate, which I was playing today, who is almost this level. So my immediate instinct is to go for spells that I'm pretty sure I don't
DC 19.
have.
Saving throw.
Okay.
Although this one could work.
Hold on. That is going to be a 17.
That is a hit from me. 11 radiant damage.
Okay.
As the mighty fires of heaven come down.
Okay.
Fires of heaven!
90 fires haven't worked enough to detect that box, though.
Is that your turn? Okay, Justine, your turn.
I would like to use Zeke's favorite spell here in the Trouble Clover.
Fireball?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't ask how big the room was. No, I'm going to use Create Bonfire
Oh.
directly underneath the mimic.
Okay, we want a smoky mess down here.
Okay.
Just make an dexterity saving throw.
That is an 18.
An 18?
Yes.
Then he does pass. That's okay, because it doesn't go anywhere.
Half damage or no?
No. Hold on. But it will have to make that save again on its turn. Also, if there's anything on fire, like anything flammable that is also in that space, it is now on fire.
Bones.
There's really not much. I mean, there's
Barrel.
a barrel.
Okay. Well, that was my action, and I have a bonus action.
Okay.
I gotta figure out what I can do. I should get another sword. Yeah, because you can dual. You can dual wield if you have light weapons. You don't have to have a special thing for that. But I haven't been somebody who does weapons very much. I do have a dagger. You can dagger as a bonus action, can't you?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it. I'd like to stab it, please. What do you add to? I don't do weapons.
It's just dex. You roll a
It's
d20.
And then add my dagger.
Roll your
Dex plus
roll your
proficiency.
dex plus proficiency, and then a dagger, I believe, is a d6.
Well, I gotta hit it first. My proficiency is not. I have 7. That is a dirty 20.
31. That is.
Sweet. I'd like to stab. Where is my...
I would like to stab.
I have a knife. I'm gonna get a second knife, and then I can do knives in 2 hands. Oh, it's a +1 dagger to all attacks. On a successful hit, it does 2d6 slashing damage. Wait, no, that's not a d6. That is 6. Plus your strength, right?
Yeah.
For stabbing.
That's your dexterity.
Oh, so plus my dexterity.
Yeah.
So 8. And then unless this thing is immune to poison, then it does poison damage. So plus 4 poison
Oh,
damage.
the strength
So,
is the
what was it? A +6?
8 slashing, or 8
slashing.
piercing damage, and then 4 poison. And then I'm a spore zone.
Alright.
For... I left my spores paper in. Hold on.
19 now.
Hold on. I gotta
Are
look
you
up
in your
the-
fungal form?
No, it does that. It does double damage in my fungal form, but it does regular damage without being in my fungal form. Here it is. I left the paper at home, so I don't remember how much my spores is. Would you just show me the damn Unearthed Arcana and quit being difficult? Because it's either 9 or 12, and I don't remember which one it is.
Well, if your double damage is 18 or 19.
My double damage is not 19. Just gotta get more specific. Here it is. I found it. For the other creatures, it is 9.
Give me a ginger ale.
Oh wait, no, I'm level 14 now. It's 12
It is 12 points.
of poison. Necrotic?
It's on the far
Poison
left.
damage.
There you go. Yep.
So 12 more poison damage.
Alright.
Poison that motherfucker.
Alright, Jimothy and Zombie, if we're going to use them. Actually,
course.
I'll say you can use your Zombie, but you can't use Jimothy because he is outside.
That's fair. I mean, the zombie can stab him.
Okay?
I don't have the zombie stats that you have to get used to.
Those are just skeleton.
Oh, I don't have those either.
Skeleton stats.
It would be
I'm looking for 'em.
Short sword, we'll say it's just a +4 to hit.
So you just, okay, just. So, ooh, excuse me. Because the best way to fight is to have as
Roll
many
it.
allies as possible.
Roll a d20, add 4.
23. Skeleton got a 19.
Good job, Skelly.
Alright, and then it's a d6 plus 2.
Men gear.
That's good.
D6 plus 2. 6.
6 points of damage. It is looking buffed up.
And also, if it bites him, he doesn't have nerves. So it's okay if it bites him.
no nerves.
Yeah, and also just like don't end your turn in the bonfire area, otherwise you will take fire damage.
Makes
So
sense.
you're taking damage then.
Wait, what? It's only.
I cast it after him. So it's when he ends his
Okay,
turn.
when you end your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
It's only 5 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, don't if you step into the
Oh.
same 5-foot area, don't
Yeah.
end your turn in the area.
So you would take, unless you're immune to your own damage.
Oh, is that not a 5-foot area?
This is a 5-foot spot, but it's a 5. Isn't it a 5-foot radius?
No, it's just in a
Bonfire?
5-foot square, I think.
One square.
Yes,
I gotta
one
look at
square.
it. Yeah, it's within that square.
Oh.
It was whatever square the guy was in. That's where the bonfire is.
But it's spread, so it's different.
No,
Hey, bonfire.
like if there's anything that can catch on fire, it can catch things on fire that are in that area, and then
Fills a 5-foot cube. So yes, as long as you don't step in this square right here.
and stay there. You can step into the square, you just can't end your turn there.
For 1 minute. It is concentration, so you
Yeah.
can.
I could get hit and lose my concentration, but I also wanted to hit that monster if he's not dead before his turn.
Okay, it's
Okay. Kadir, your turn.
I'm gonna pew it.
Hold on. Sorry, correction. When it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. So do not step into the same space. There are pros and cons to the bonfire.
So we have a 19 to hit,
Hits.
a 16 to hit,
Hits.
and a 32 to hit.
Okay.
Is that a natural 20?
No, it was a 19.
Oh, shit.
So that's
The
11
plus
force
13?
damage. I do.
Yeah, you got
10 force damage.
It is.
I don't know.
You're
Everyone's
done.
got crazy magic. I don't know.
You.
How are they getting all this?
I don't know.
Intelligence-based creatures.
My intelligence is 19.
So it's because my charisma is 22.
Oh, yeah, it's your charisma.
Because I have that magic
Yeah.
thing from.
I'm gonna use my wish. I'm gonna use my wish spell to get me
So-
a high ass dexterity bonus.
So 20 is normally the maximum, except I got it from a deck of many things. Which means that it can go over the 20.
Yeah. So if things ever go too badly, I do have a wish spell in reserve. I got that from the deck of many things.
And then I have. So it's a +6. Then there's my normal modifier, my proficiency.
Who does?
Abelios.
Oh, he got
And then
two?
I have my
Nice.
special
We
wand,
both did.
which gives me +6.
Well, no, I got one wish and I got a 9, and I got a sword. And I traded the sword to get for something else because I wasn't using
But
it.
you could probably get some sort of magical holy symbol or something that does a similar thing.
Yeah. So apparently Abelios has 2. So actually in our party we have 3 wish spells if things go really bad.
Mhm.
We can just be like, man, I sure wish that didn't happen.
Right. So yeah, it's a total of like 34 damage, force damage.
You, the first one,
Yeah.
explodes it. The second one explodes it even more. Bits all over. The third one burns off all of the bits, as there is
First pick on the treasure since I found the mimic.
nothing in its space.
And
Damn
since,
it.
since this is the first time I've killed something with
Oh yeah, you killed it with an Eldritch
with
Blast.
an Eldritch Blast in a while.
Roll your cake table.
Oh, you turned it into cake?
It may not be cake. It could be something
I
else.
forget. I don't. So,
He has a little table
I
of
remember
different
you-
kinds of cake.
Yeah, okay.
And then a table of flavors. And so whenever he kills
Yes.
something with his Eldritch Blast, he rolls off the table to
That's
see what
right.
kind of cake it
You
turns into.
have done this.
He hasn't done it. I think since before you joined.
no.
No, he
So
did.
it's-
He did.
I'm gonna eat it. I always eat the cakes.
Okay.
Which is how I turned out.
Probably.
Yeah.
How I found out that I don't
No,
like candles.
unfortunately, it's not in my actual character thing.
Just pick one then. Turn him into a fucking Twinkie.
So it's
It'll get burned anyway. It doesn't matter.
oh, that's right. It goes straight into the fire.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yes.
Don't worry
So
That little cake. I was gonna eat that.
By the third one, it's almost like it's eviscerated, and it kind of like the goo and ooze of the dilapidated, splayed out former mimic, kind of solidifies into almost like what's that purple cake?
Ube?
Ube cake, as it's just kind of like.
Can I dismiss the
all
bonfire
over.
very quickly?
I thought you can dismiss as a reaction.
Yeah, I want to. I'm gonna eat that fucking cake.
As the entire corner is just covered in.
Oh. And so it's splattered cake.
It is splattered.
It's a-
He exploded this thing
Yeah.
on the first hit, and then.
That's not gonna stop me.
so there's like ube and like a cheese filling because it's a knappe.
Ooh,
Nice. Yeah, I definitely still take the cake. Like, I don't know, 5 second roll. And then, like, is it good?
swing.
It's a little dusty.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Jen, you want a snack? Ulti's eat straight up garbage. He'll be delighted
Yes.
to have some dirt cake.
He comes running, and you both are pushed out of the way. Dare you take
Oh no!
1 point of bludgeoning damage as you are shoved into the wall as a massive creature. Justine, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I know he's coming, so.
You can do it normal. Oh, increase these 13. Okay, you're good.
19.
You're good. As it begins to just chow down on this.
Well, that was exciting.
Pat him on his back. You're such a good boy. You deserve a snack.
As it just begins to.
So, maybe we look at the boxes a little harder before we start touching them.
Labyrinths.
Yeah.
Yes, labyrinths. That's why you should expect it. Where else would a mimic live?
Alright, I'm still looking around for real treasure though.
Yeah, was there real treasure in the mimic?
Yep.
Damn it. The
but
real
you
treasure
do
was
look
the
around
game.
and you do find 5 gold.
Hey!
Hey! Roll one of those gold because you got to keep 5 fingers. Finger painted.
Finger payments.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a better when we're back into I don't know, not here. When we're out of the city, remind me to buy another knife. I think 2 knives would be like because I do also have a short sword, so I hold a short sword when I'm like I think I could be better at this. I think 2 knives. 2 knives would be good.
Double knife.
Twice as much stabbing.
Anything in this area?
Give me investigation.
Also, stabbing is free. It doesn't cost spells.
That one.
Don't see shit. Turns out the sarcophagus is also a
I can check. Investigation roll. Come on, double. There we go. 15.
15. You find another cracked wall that appears to have a secret passage in it. You probably hit all 3, and you probably blow it to bits.
Yes.
It connects into the Ube Cave.
What are all of these fucking tiny ass tunnels?
They're secret tunnels.
But they're not secret tunnels because they're
Not
covered by wall.
anymore.
Well, no, they're covered by wall. Like a secret tunnel has a secret entrance. This is just a gap.
What happened?
Maybe
There's
you're
a
not
secret-
rolling high
there's a
enough to
secret
find
tunnel.
a trigger.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think we're looking.
No, you're not. You find a wall and immediately I need to pull the wall down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just said I
tried
wanted
once.
to the wall.
I tried looking for a thing and I was
You found nothing, so we're just like, oh, I gotta check behind me.
Yeah. That's alright.
I feel like these are extremely lazy hallways,
Did you
though.
guys look down here in that room?
Like that. Well, that was where the tunnel went.
Oh, okay, no tunnel. Alright.
So we didn't go in the room. We just were like, oh, that's
Yeah,
where
let's
the
go
tunnel
back
goes.
let's go down to the main room and
Like, let's go up there.
here.
Yeah. Okay. As you make your way into this central chamber, you see it is wide open. Aside from this, it steps down into like a sand pit area. But other than there's another depiction of a minotaur and what appears to be 6 indentations in the ground.
Oh, hey! Start pulling gems out of my pockets.
So you place 4. Found 4.
No, did we not find 6?
We did not yet.
Ah, fuck! We gotta go find back and find rocks. Okay.
Can we just put any old random gems in?
I mean, maybe.
I got a
We got a couple of
yeah.
gems. We could just
I'm
try.
just gonna slot them in. Just, this one works, right?
Can the floor tell one rock from another?
They're all valuable.
So the Minotaur rune in the center of the circle begins to glow red, and
Probably.
the runes and the gems themselves
I take several steps back just in case.
begin to glow as well. You got purple, green, yellow, orange, blue. Orange, blue. As
We're missing red and yellow.
you have a red one. You found blue, orange, red, and green.
They're missing yellow and purple.
And the slots that you put just random gems in begin to, the gems themselves begin to like rumble a little bit and begin to liquefy
Can I pull it out with Mage Hand real quick?
And-
Thanks.
seep into.
No! Mage Hand.
Well, now we know that doesn't work.
What gems did you put in? I will say,
You had to put your cheapest ones. No one uses their most expensive.
you
I
put
had-
rubies and then rubies, but you
Along the way, we have found a sapphire and a ruby.
So both of those have been melted and are gone. So you can cross those off.
Damn it.
What a waste.
Alright, well, we gotta go find some more rocks.
And as it melts away, you hear echoing throughout the entire chamber. As again, you hear the gears shifting underneath the floor.
Oh, that can't be good.
Of course it's fine.
You think it's fine? See,
Yeah.
do you think it's fine?
Yeah, because I found the mimic.
And
No, I found the mimic. You almost got eaten by the mimic.
Yeah,
He found it with his fingers.
You're lucky I'm here.
somewhere echoing through the halls, you hear a loud bang and the sound of something. Hold on, I have a sound.
Why do I have a feeling there's a minotaur in the goddamn maze? I start pushing you two in front of you. It likes twinks. Go, go. It wants to eat young men. That's what they eat. They don't even eat women.
So where are we gonna find the other gems?
Probably here somewhere.
We looked.
We clearly didn't look hard enough.
We have to open all the circles.
Ooh.
Play that again.
It's not loud enough. Hold on.
That sounds distinctly Bobot. It's a goddamn minotaur.
The lion.
No, do you see lion pictures on everything? There's a theme.
There's very much a theme.
So just turn to Methpure and I'm like, so do they let a minotaur loose in here if you get the rock puzzle wrong? What do you know?
He does nothing.
What's
It's
just? He's just a dead guy.
I mean, he's not just a dead guy. He was a person. He's still most of a person, and he was a person. What year was it when you died? He's got the paper.
He just writes 4.
It's like 1492. Oh, okay. That
He's
makes
very old.
so much more sense. Cool. Yeah, you don't even know what the spell plague is, my guy. You weren't around for the second. You were pre-second sundering.
Before Ralphs were outlawed.
I mean, they're not illegal now. It's just racism. It's not illegal. They just don't like you.
Same.
About what?
Oh, you said before dwarves were outlawed. It's like, well, dwarves are not illegal. They've never been illegal. It's just dwarves and elves are racist.
So yeah.
No.
There is something.
Yeah, I mean, there's something in the tunnels. We gotta find 2 rocks real fast. So I think we gotta just start running and investigating all the rooms.
Sure.
Try and stay in a group so no one gets cornered.
All right, you go through, and
Wherever it is, let's try and be where it isn't.
No offense, but can I be in the back?
Why?
Because I have poor armor and all of my attacks are ranged.
Fine. I can be in the front. I'm small.
But you with your friends in the front.
Methgear gets to be in the front.
Rescue bits with the very front.
Yeah.
And I will be in the back in case he comes up in the back. You in the middle.
Oh,
We
that's
can
fair.
protect our squishy warlock. Alright, me and Jim and Methgear up front. Methgear is in the front of the front.
okay. I need to know, where do you go? Do you go to the rooms? Do you go?
So we checked all of these rooms, right?
Yes, you checked all but one.
What? So we've checked all of these rooms here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the maze.
So let's go back to the rooms where we did not find a gem already.
Yes.
Maybe there's just. We'll check those first.
Yeah, like let's check all of these sarcophagi, I guess.
And the one room we haven't been to as well.
Yeah.
Missed a room?
Yeah, he said we would check all but one.
Okay.
So we will double check these rooms over here.
Yeah. You want to open all the sarcophagi?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Go back. I want to open that sarcophagi. Why is he alone?
Yeah. Well, there's one here too.
Right, but he's all over by himself in a tiny little room
open
in
it
the
up.
corner.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
So you open it?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
We're gonna work together. Well,
You can have a help action.
Yeah.
You are stronger than me.
Yes.
So.
Just you two
We're opening together. Yeah.
I mean, you can only give one help check.
in the room.
Oh, in the room? It's not a very big room.
So okay.
I imagine everybody else, like, we're traveling in a group, so everyone's
Yeah,
behind us.
I'm gonna stick back.
Yeah, they're guarding the entrance, everybody
I'll
else.
say Josine, you're here. Zeke is over here.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're doing
No.
strength.
Strength check. Yes.
Strength with
But you get advantage because I gave you a help check.
Okay, that's a 17.
I need you both to please make dexterity saving.
Oh, fuck. There's a live zombie in here. Or a trap. We should have looked for a trap.
16. No, 15.
15.
You should please make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, I'm much better at that
We're
one.
both going down together here.
Well, I get a plus 10 to Constitution.
I can hit it, you can eat it.
I got a 26.
17.
And a 17. Okay. You take.
Tell us what happens.
What happens if you take a lot of
I
damage?
can go by. I can take damage. But...
So as you are opening up the
We shoved the
sarcophagus,
lid on top of you.
you push the lid off.
This is the second
as
time I've
soon
buried
as
you in
air, the vacuum seal of this sarcophagus is broken. You hear a sucking sound as a cloud of black smoke engulfs the both of you.
Try to like hold my breath and duck.
As you take half, as you say, 7 points of poison damage.
Oh no.
Don't you?
Am I immune to poison?
You're
I might be immune to poison.
You're
Hold
least
on.
resistant.
I got a bunch of shit when I leveled up.
And because you're saved on the Constitution, only you take half damage, but you are not poisoned.
So wait, I'm taking half damage and not poisoned?
Yes.
And he's taking half damage and he is poisoned.
And not. You both saved.
Oh, sweet.
So is that 7 damage or 3 damage?
7. It was 14.
Okay, well, okay.
As the black
Is
smoke.
there-
Oh, I
just-
can't be poisoned anyway.
Give me what-
I'm immune to being poisoned.
okay, what do you say?
Well, you can still take poison.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, I can't be poisoned anyway.
As the black smoke fills the room. Kadir, you're far enough away that it doesn't, but they are like engulfed in just black.
How dare you take me under 100 HP? Finally today.
Alright.
First time I've been under 100 in a
So
while.
is there
Just
stuff?
gotta whittle it down.
You are! Keep it. 3 damage, 5 damage, 2 damage.
If there's still black smoke, I'm gonna exit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna exit it.
You know,
Wait for that shit to clear out and then.
But I want to glance at the coffin and see if there's anything.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, if I'm immune to poison, because you can still be poisoned standing
Yeah,
on the
I'm
cloud.
not saying it.
Yeah, I can't be poisoned.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage because the room is now obscured with black smoke.
What if I can see in the dark?
It's smoke. It's smoke. You can't see through smoke. No
Said
matter,
you.
no matter how dark your vision is.
Listen, I'm immune to being frightened. Okay, that's fine. If you said it's perception,
Yes.
23.
As you look around, you do see a small, looks like a small silver container with its lid popped open.
Hold it real close so I can see.
This appears to be where the black smoke came from
Oh,
and was triggered.
Never looked, yeah.
not helpful.
You do also find the decomposed bones on like they've been in there so long that they're kind of dust. Now they're kind of like
The bones that if you touch them, they will crumble.
yes.
mhm.
But you also see 4 gold rings, 4 silver rings.
Come on.
And you also find a silver locket.
What's in the locket?
You open it, and there are looks like a finely detailed hand-drawn picture of a Goliath and Goliath male and an elf.
An elf woman?
Yes.
Brave lady. Okay, well,
Do you want to write that
do
down?
the bones look like they belong to the Goliath or the elf?
This sarcophagus is not big enough to fit a Goliath.
Does it look like an elf, or does it look like maybe it's half Goliath, half elf?
Give me a nature check with disadvantage because the bones themselves are so decomposed. And
Well, even just by size, I can be like, this is way too big to be an elf.
this is, elves can be kind of tall.
Elves, and on average, are between like 5'4" and 5'8". So if it's over 6 foot, that is extremely wild. If it's over 7, that's unheard of.
Elves is tall. It's like 6'2".
Yeah, that's really wild for an elf. If it's over 7, that's unheard of. Either way, it's still a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. This looks
Plus
to
8 to nature.
this looks to be a slightly larger than average elf.
One might say it might even be part Goliath.
You could make that assumption potentially.
Okay, hold on. I'm seeing a theme. Because Meth Gear is he's a 12. This is a half 12, half Goliath maybe, and a Minotaur is like a cow person. Is this like some sort of like mixed ancestry dungeon?
Yes. You are correct.
You're a half elf.
Uh-oh. You might be very interested.
You could be good at this.
Or bad.
Well, he
Because
said,
they're all dead.
well, no, but he said it's a final resting place. He was dead when they put him in here. He didn't come here to die. Maybe even the Minotaur won't like you.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket all that shit.
Okay.
Is it valuable or just interesting?
It's gold and silver rings.
I say it because if it's treasure, we have to divide it up with our other party. We'll pick it out.
Yeah.
Are y'all being quiet? Stealthy?
Yes. We're allowed in here. We're
I need you
quiet
all
there.
to make stealth checks.
Oh,
Like we've been whispering.
I got my knack in hand.
Hell yeah. Thank God I rolled with advantage.
Why do you get advantage?
Because I have a thing that lets me roll an advantage if I have stealth that relies on being quiet.
This is not 15. Okay. We'll allow it. What is that thing?
It's my shoes.
questions.
It creates an aura.
Okay. Natural 20.
Create
Yes.
myself.
Success.
Hold on. Also 15. Oh, he got the DC was not 15.
Well, you got like Timothy you can't roll.
I mean, he can't. He's just been standing there doing nothing. He's been silent.
I need you
Wish you got frosting.
to go ahead and roll for the skeleton and for Jimmy.
They've been doing nothing.
I need frosting.
Roll for the skeleton and Jimothy.
And what is the skeleton stealth stat?
Stealth is dexterity, so it is a plus.
It's not a minus.
It's something plus 2.
Hey, that's not bad for skilling.
Skeleton got an 11. Jim got a 14. By standing there silently doing nothing.
Also.
Oh, I could have worn my
So
sword
also-
earrings.
Is that a new one?
Yeah,
You had something big last time too.
I have a lot of
he only
big
wears
ones.
giant earrings.
You hear that
I figured this
roar
one's appropriate.
again, a little louder,
Okay,
and you hear the foot.
so remember how there was a secret tunnel over here? I think this is a good time to go get in that secret tunnel.
On
But
the
it
opposite
also
side.
give me a perception check. Whoever wants to do it. I will say Zeke. Yeah, never mind.
27, not now.
13.
I'm proceeding.
Son of a bastard.
13.
I am the percent.
15.
You notice notice that as it's sound like it's getting closer, it does not sound like 2 feet. It's like the
Several things.
Does
you
it
get
sound-
the impression that it is at minimum.
At minimum 4. So, could I make a nature check?
Go ahead.
If you make me roll. But my question is basically, does it sound like these feet are moving in a pattern that indicates more than one bipedal being, or a single quadrupedal or more being?
A single quadrupedal walk.
So not a minotaur, unless it's a minotaur, a minocentaur.
Millipede.
Oh, that's so lovely.
So
that's just.
So maybe it's just a really angry cow.
Can't you make us like a monkey?
Yeah, I can pass without trace for like 3. Pass without trace for everyone. Plus 10.
Going forward, you now can roll plus 10 plus.
so
And we can't be tracked by non-magical.
may I recommend we all go like sort of
Well, may I recommend we get out of this dead end?
Yeah.
Well-
that's
because if I cast my flaming sphere there,
Okay, it can still walk. It's gonna take some fire damage walking through a flaming sphere, but then we're stuck in a dead end, and now we have to go through the flaming sphere. My idea was like we can very quickly. That's just a dash to get across this room and get into this tunnel. To like, now that we're quiet, it's not gonna be able to hear us go over here.
maybe before the shot.
So that my thought process is let's go over here, get through the secret tunnel that we found.
So shall we roll another stealth check too?
Yes. If you are running, it is going. Are you gonna try to be?
I am not gonna.
We can walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
speed walk.
Well, yeah. What I meant by like that's a dash is like it's not very far, especially with a plus 10
It's what,
plus your regular plus.
105. So it would take you a few minutes to walk. It'd
Well,
take you,
it's
3 turns.
yeah, it's 3 turns. That's 18 seconds.
it'd take you a second.
I got 26 on mine.
16.
Okay.
Doing the math. 26.
Okay.
Jim also got a 26.
Okay.
26 is all around. And skeleton, he got plus 2, right? So that's 22. You got
It's
10 to yours.
as you all make
Oh,
your
wait.
way over
You got well
to
over
this
20 as
room,
well.
you hear the footsteps begin to fade.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Alright then.
So we need to find what room we didn't go in. Well, and maybe finish checking.
Yeah,
first.
while we're here, let's do a very thorough search of this room.
Yeah.
You roll an investigation
So
check.
who's the best at this? I'm terrible.
You already really looked. You already looked in this.
My investigation is a plus 4.
Mine is only a plus 2.
Okay, let's do yours, and we'll give help actions for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll it twice,
But we're already at a 20.
and I'll give you guidance too. So you're looking.
Great, because that second one wasn't free. No, come on. 24. Not now.
What, so you already really looked in here. What do you?
We're looking in the little room.
Like you already.
We had a very bad investigation check. in the
Yeah,
hall room.
You rolled a 15. Okay, that's fine. You look around, and you find more ledger names.
If
of
I can
ledgers,
extend that to the sarcophagus room, that's also fine.
both. You find it in Dwarven, Common, Elvish. You find it in almost like all known languages.
Nothing that explains what this place is.
With a what did you roll?
24.
24. This looks to be, you find tucked deep behind deep in the back of one of these shelves, you find a small little book that reads, details the life and death process of, this is dated, so everything is not going to be correct.
Based on the knowledge they had at the time.
Yes. It is basically a death
Making
rights,
medicine rolls, I'm like, that's not what a spleen is for.
a death rights the death rite ceremony for half-breeds.
I told you! I knew it!
Alright, well.
And
Yeah, Kadir, you're gonna end up here eventually, I think. Maybe.
I don't. But
and that
my
this was created in order to help souls pass on to the next life.
Yeah. Oh, this is probably from when, like, maybe half, like, mixed race folk were less common
could be.
because people were, like, more insular.
And so the maze was created to trick the beasts of the damned from getting you. And if you were to make it out to the other side without being captured, if your soul was able to make it out of the maze without being captured by the beasts of the damned, you would be basically able to pass on to the heaven of your choice.
So not just an angry cow, an angry demon cow.
Okay.
In that the stones, you find that there are indeed 6 stones that need to be placed on the pedestal in order to activate whatever it
6
is.
stones. I had 6. They were all there.
Well, okay, clear. It's obviously specific stones
That
that are like hidden. That's probably the trial. Like, oh, you have to get all the 6 stones, don't get caught, and then get there. Which is like that's a lot to be able to just like not go to hell.
Yeah, this is a tricky place.
Like, well, like this-
Like,
Like you didn't choose to be half something. Like,
well, I guess
man,
if
the
they-
past is racist.
So did they not get to go to Afterlife at all? They didn't make it through?
I mean, it sounds like it. It sounds like if you don't get all the rocks and or you know you get eaten by these shadow creatures, you just get I don't know your soul is obliterated or you go to hell.
Alright, so we've already looked here. There's not going to be anything here.
The
We'll look down
pocket's a little
there.
book
Let's
for
go back.
later reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just pop through the tunnel and
Do you think we need to check all these little side tunnels? Think something we can
Well-
in there?
because we haven't found anything on the tunnels yet.
And they're all attached to these skull things.
Yeah, so we found one here. We found one over there. We found the green one.
They haven't all been attached to skulls.
Yeah,
of
some of
them
we
were
just
attached to, yeah, like one of them was
And
attached
it's
to a
going to
statue.
zoom out so you get the full thing.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Okay, so there's a room over here, this back corner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we have gone. We got this one, the red one, this pink one, the green one,
Yeah.
and we had another one that we got
Let's-
somewhere.
Yeah, zoom back in. We'll have
Oh,
over there.
right here, this blue one.
The front one.
Did this one not have a magic
It did
stone?
not. Which makes me wonder.
What's he holding on his tray? Because this one had chicken.
Nothing. It was just like
It's
a
empty.
Yeah.
Hold on, I am.
Oh, but I have an idea now. It's a stupid thought, but I have a thought.
Maybe if we put some meat on it.
What if I put some chicken on his tray? Does he
Yeah.
surrender the rock?
Do you got chicken?
I got meat in the bag. I got all sorts of food. We keep all the food in my bag of Colton, so it doesn't go bad.
You can turn into a chicken.
I think it has to be dead chicken.
Oh, yeah, we can.
I mean, so here's the deal. We can kill me as a chicken, but I will unchicken.
You want chicken, yeah. It's not, you're not.
I mean, you could also say elf, the other white meat. As long as you're planning to revivify me for free.
Too expensive. Not doing it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Alright, so.
Like, if we need a death ride, I can do it, but you do have to revivify me for free.
I'm gonna put me over.
Yeah,
stop that.
If we could go back to the... I would like to, before we start examining rooms and stay out in this thing, I just want to try putting
Oh, yeah.
chicken on this guy's tray.
Go all the way out to the front.
Okay.
Because you said it's chicken on this tray, right?
And he had a
Yeah.
And he had a stone in his head.
Yeah.
This one has no stone and nothing on his
Move
tray,
chicken over.
right? He has no stone and nothing on his tray.
Correct.
I would like to put this chicken on this tray.
You put the extremely dried chicken.
Yep.
Is the
Okay.
chicken movable?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
It kind of cracks up
I've
as you leave,
touched
like the
grosser
bottom
things.
Yeah.
of it stuck to its.
I have put my
awkward
hands
plate.
in corpses. This is not the grossest thing I've touched.
You put it on the plate and nothing else.
What if I put some fresher chicken on the tray?
Let's try the other.
If you
room
put
first.
some fresher chicken on the tray,
Yes.
is it cooked or uncooked?
Is that chicken cooked or uncooked?
It looked to be cooked.
Yeah, I'll just fucking bonfire it.
Okay.
And then put it on the tray.
It smells delicious in this chamber.
Let's
you all
have
roll
one.
stealth as you all
Damn it!
walked over there.
Yeah.
Oh, to have crossed back to the
At least
beginning.
we still have advantage.
Yes.
Or we've got the,
We have the
the
plus
plus
10. And I have advantage.
30.
Deer isn't even here.
24.
room. Jim. 25 for Jimothy. For Skeleman. 28. So it smells delicious and yielded us nothing.
It smells delicious and nothing.
Would anybody like to eat this chicken?
Yes, let's have lunch. Wait, we don't have time for that.
I mean, we can walk. You can walk.
There's
and
a minute
eat, man.
for it. Okay, yeah.
I'm just like I pull out like a little flatbread. I'm just like, here, burrito.
Go this path. Down this way, over this way. Dead end of a light. Back it up. Go over there.
A room.
Over there. And find a room. Is there a glowing room? I can't.
The zombie's in the way. I can't see. There's more room.
Explore the room!
Let's go all the way back. Is there,
Hey, that looks glowy.
is there,
That was not a minotaur.
we'll go check it out.
It is. It's
Oh,
just,
it looks like an owl head. But that's the yellow rock, I bet.
16 on an investigation check to look for a rock.
And mimics.
you do find it very quickly as it is slightly glowing.
I would like to look for mimics and traps.
Good.
Roll for traps. Roll for finding traps, I should say.
What is it's investigation, right?
Investigation.
Okay, that's a 17.
17. This.
I am also rolling for mimic.
This space does not appear to have any knives in it.
Or traps.
And the sarcophagus is already in. You actually do find a trap, but it has already been triggered.
Oh, lucky us. Free rock.
Someone else. Got it.
So we got a rock.
But it's only 5. We need more.
I know, we need one more rock. That's why I was hoping that, like, this was one of those... Like, did you play Breath of the Wild?
No.
So, you know, like the little statues where it's like all but one have an apple, and you put an apple and then a Korok comes out? I was hoping it was like that. So, hold on. This guy has a space for a rock in his head.
Didn't
He did. I put the rock in it and it didn't do it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, so this must be where the other rock was.
Right. So there was that thing at the front that said he couldn't find the last rock, right? The guy's journal
Yes.
over there,
Oh, so it's missing.
it's missing.
Hmm.
But then he didn't write anything else later, so if they found
I
it,
missed the part about the journal totally.
there was the guy who wrote there was a guy who wrote about it. And he's,
You must have found that before you told
As
me.
you
I was making
pocket
friends.
this rock, you hear very close, outside of the chamber, the loud billowing of some sort of creature.
I'm going to be very
As
quiet.
as it
Is it sounding like more than
slowly-
4 feet now?
It's 4.
Okay.
I just
Just making sure.
Yeah. As it is extremely close.
Everybody be real quiet.
You just hear as it is just, it doesn't sound like it's urgently walking around, but it's roaming.
Yeah.
And
To be
it's
expected.
close.
You know, prestidigitation lets me make a sound effect
Yes.
at a distance.
Which you can see.
I can see pretty far though, right? Oh no, I guess not. There's wrong. There's
Wall.
Shut up!
I wish
I was hoping I could angle myself in a way to be able to see like through several quarters. by
there
now.
were walls here that you couldn't be able to see through.
I mean, we would be able to by now. Explore it all.
Yeah.
That's okay. I was hoping to. Hold on, I'm checking.
He's like,
something.
I have to wall.
I literally do.
Yeah, he does actually. And you have prestidigitation.
Yes.
You
I
can
can
throw
only-
your voice.
I can only go through one wall.
Oh. It doesn't say where I can see.
That is presumed for most spells.
I
It
feel
is-
like it's not because a lot of them state it specifically, which is why that sort of that Wall of Thorns spell was so important because it specifically says it brings line of sight. Well, that's fine. It doesn't work. I mean, we could just stay very quiet until he goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So what was this journal? Because I think you guys found it
There was-
before you found me.
Yeah, there was a guy.
It was
It was in that room, yeah. So there was that room, there was writings, a journal, and it said it's like a journal of the Chamber of the Undead or Dead or whatever. Yeah, so he told us all about the crystals. And you gotta find 6 crystals, bring them all the way through to the end, and slot them in these.
That's how we knew that there were 6 crystals.
Okay. And he couldn't find the last one.
And he said he couldn't find the last one or last 2.
Because we have 5 now. I imagine the last one he just read is the other color we haven't found. Bestier, you don't know where the last crystal is, do you?
We've already asked. He's got to be.
No?
Do you have locate objects?
Oh yeah!
Does that work?
It does work.
Okay. You cast look it up.
I do.
Okay. You cast
It's
and
actually
you
within
get
1,000
a
feet.
blip of sense in like the back of your head coming from over here. And it moves.
Ah, it's in the creature!
Yeah.
Just so we do like a little stamp temper tantrum, like, oh, it's in the creature.
Alright, well, let's make some noise and bring him over here.
Maybe let's not be in this corner. Maybe let's get out of the corner.
At least we'll know where he's coming.
Yeah, but we also won't be able to.
Should we-
We'll also all be piled into
Should
like.
we try and do something around
Let's
here?
get him in here. Maybe even in here in this bigger room.
Okay.
Because if we're right here,
Alright.
all I can do is block in here, and then only one person can reach it.
Okay, so we've only got like one path that can get there.
Yeah, but we can sneak. We're sneaky.
Yeah. So
And even if we get caught in the maze, we can still run to try to get to the bigger room.
okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So we will try to sneak our way back to the bigger room.
Okay.
And I'll cook some more chicken.
Go ahead and I need you to please roll me a stealth check. Plus 10 and with advantage, Josie. Unknown.
Because I got good shoes.
Yeah, well, we're gonna break
30.
the shoes.
You cannot break the shoes.
Okay.
14.
Oh, Thing.
No, 15.
Thing. Okay.
21.
Roll up.
Dirty 20 for Jim.
Wonderful. Love that.
I do love that. And pick a number. Come on. 27 for Skeleton.
Okay. Alright.
He's a sneaky boy.
Okay. You all manage to very stealthily make your way through the maze,
Nice.
up and around to where you need to go, back down, slowly and ever so quietly back into this main chamber.
I guess once we're in the chamber, just start hollering.
Should we set up some kind of a...
Well, I mean, like, we're sort of bracing for an attack already. We can prepare actions, I suppose.
Okay. Would you? So,
Precast spells?
what do you do to draw the creature, and who's? I will say who's going to make noise to draw the creature, and who is holding action.
Well, as our resident half-breed,
I will start by
it's
casting.
specifically looking for you, sir.
Very well might be. So I will cast Investiture of Ice on myself. I float ever so slightly off the ground. And
I would
there's-
say you get two rounds worth of stuff before you get about 12 seconds to prep.
And so yeah, that's cool. And I'll just start shouting, "Face me!"
Okay.
Alright.
What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, I love Spirit Guardians. I've been loving Spirit Guardians so much in Baldur's Gate. It's my favorite.
Yep.
Like,
So,
I don't
so
know.
it's my concentration, and I'll wait for action.
Well, because we can hold our second
You can
action for
hold
like
it. You
two
can hold
rides
an
round.
action.
I will hold an action as
I'm
well.
gonna hold the Sacred Flame triggered when I see an enemy.
Where are you holding?
I'm holding a freezing wind.
All right, Justine.
I am going to cast. I can take
Do you need us to put ourselves on the grid?
Yeah, let me get
Who's got
you
the lowest
grid
AC?
size. There we go.
Mine is 15.
Yours is 15. Mine's like 19. What's your AC?
17.
17? Alright, I'm going to cast Spark Skin on him. So your AC is up by 2. Oh no, so yeah, your AC cannot be less than 16.
Okay.
Because it's what now? 15?
Mhm.
Oh, maybe that's not all that useful then. Sorry. I thought your AC was lower than that.
Nope.
Because the problem is I don't know what this creature looks like.
What are you trying to do?
Well, because some of the stuff is like, well, it's not going to work if it doesn't have a physical body.
Oh, it will. It will.
So,
Like, just choose a concentration, choose a hold spell. Wait, is it more concentration?
no, but holding, like, it's holding an action. It's just like,
Yeah,
I'm
you can
prepared to do
concentrate as long as the spell that you're trying to as your second action isn't also a concentration. You can use your action.
Yeah, because most of my stuff is not the sort of stuff that's like, oh, this is a great preparation.
Concentrate is like constitution.
Yeah, I will, fuck. Sorry. 'Cause that's a concentration. Well, yeah, it's a concentration one. I don't want to really launch that if I don't. No chance I can just hold 2 actions, huh?
No, you just can't.
You can't hold an action. You can cast something as a preparation, or you can hold a single
Do you have
action.
that one spell where you can make like thorns or brambles to slow them down?
Oh, I don't have it prepared. Well, I could do this one. What's this one do?
Just hold your normal action.
Yeah, I'll put out Guardian of Nature. That'll give me a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so I'll do Guardian of Nature on myself, and then I will hold an action.
Okay. All right. So where are you place yourself?
Do we want to pull him into this bigger room so we have more room to maneuver?
I was thinking this front room so that if we need to leave, we have a lot of options.
That's true. Yeah, so just do like kind of like one on either side, and
Yep.
you can be in the middle and be the draw.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah,
And
that was-
we line up, on the entry, then we can get opportunity attacks if it comes all the way in.
Well, I think we're gonna have a surprise run anyway, at least if it's only expecting one person.
Okay. Yep, that looks good.
face me, ye demon of the maze. And I've got like bits of ice and snow falling like from the sky around me, just like dripping and freezing. And the 10-foot radius around me is difficult terrain.
I start to look like a tree, kind of. If a tree was a person.
Okay.
My hair starts to get all leafy, my skin gets all barky. And also the area within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain only for my enemies.
Nice. Which
So-
one was that?
Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
I can take a beast form or a tree form, and the main draws on the beast form are not helpful here.
So I don't create difficult terrain, but their speed is halved.
Nice!
In difficult terrain.
And I have 10 temporary hit points, and I make Constitution saves with advantage.
Okay.
And I make
Well,
Dexterity and
we'll
Wisdom makes
we'll
attack
buff
roll
out.
with advantage. Yeah, so I get all tree-like, and the ground and 15 feet around me gets real, like, rough and brambly.
Okay. So you start yelling for this creature, and what used to just be like a simple patter echoing throughout the hallways stops and then begins to go significantly faster as something is making its way towards you and enters into the chamber. You see for your viewing pleasure, you see a massive
Oh, it's an iron
steel.
gorgon.
Oh! I knew it was I told you it was bovine. Like a big
Oh,
metal
there it
hole.
is. Got it. I'll move it down.
Yeah,
It
got
breathes fire.
Okay. Yeah, those are terrible. Sure.
As it rounds the corner. Let me make this the same size again.
This was probably a very, very appropriate choice of spell, in fact.
As it rounds the corner and you see it begins to charge towards your Josine, you will get an attack of opportunity,
Hooray!
as will Jimothy, as it rolls its way round.
So I don't know where he started, but he's in.
It came here, so he like stopped here, And then
So he's in difficult terrain and his speed is halved.
Yeah, he's currently on difficult terrain.
5, 10, 20.
Because he's difficult terrain is 15 feet around me for him.
And it's difficult terrain at 10 feet around me.
Holy.
It's so difficult for him right now.
Yeah.
It is the most difficult of terrains.
Double difficult!
It is difficult, lemon difficult.
I could just magic missile the fuck out of this thing.
So.
Well, I think attacks of opportunity have to be a physical attack.
Yes. Unless you've got.
As it rounds the corner, it does. It locks itself into position, and a whole bunch of like greenish steam comes off of it as it charges you.
Mhm.
And it is going to roll the hit. It does make it to you. It has enough speed to get to you,
Okay,
even with the difficult terrain.
that's not surprising.
That is going to be a unnatural 20.
That hits.
That hits. All right. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me while I grab the damage. 2d12.
5.
What do I do?
But in the meanwhile, I'm also spraying my frozen wind at it.
Yes. Since you all had actions saved and whatever prepped, you can also roll for those. Since those were reactions.
Let me do my.
So 4,
So I get that on the top of my attack of opportunity.
6.
Uh,
You take 11 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as it doors you.
I don't know if you get both reactions.
Well, that was a prepared action. It wasn't
So
a
it's a-
reaction.
So a prepared action, technically, you use your reaction to use it.
Okay.
So instead,
So he can't use a prepared action and the attack of opportunity.
Yes.
But he's made of metal.
Yes.
I'd like to use my prepared action.
Well, okay. Before you can't just choose now what would you have done before?
No, I was prepared to heat metal.
Okay.
I assumed it would have a sword.
Okay.
I wasn't assuming the whole thing would be made of metal, but that is extremely fortuitous.
That is, I will allow.
So yeah, my prepared action is to heat metal on that motherfucker.
What did you roll?
I rolled 2 6s and 2 5s on my d6s. So I deal 22 ice damage.
What was
For
your
full
what was your strength saving throw?
Oh, strength saving throw. It was. Look, the record. 5.
Oh, great. We love that for you. Okay.
Something like that.
5.
Okay. I will let you. You all can deal your damage just for your saved held actions, and then we will continue. So, what was yours? How much and how much? What was the damage you dealt?
22. Although it has to make a Constitution saving throw because it may take half of that.
Fuck this bowl up.
Let's see if I can do.
And if it fails its saving throw, it also has its speed reduced by half for the next turn.
Woohoo! I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere.
But I might go somewhere.
So do you think the whole using all the instruments and making?
No, it doesn't have
No,
heat.
it's just the guardian.
Yeah, well, I get the impression this place hasn't been used in a very long time. Also, like, is the gem we need like visible on the bowl?
You can. I will say you can make one on your turn once you make.
Okay, I just more of like, is it obvious, like a obvious glowing point?
You wrote down the rate and stuff.
Not yet.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the actual normal stat block, but I can't find it. So.
You can just Google it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like. I found. I don't know where it is, but there's a way you can actually usually creature. I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
That is going to be 19.
Not sufficient. So it takes full damage, the 22 damage,
Okay.
and it has its speed reduced by half next turn.
Great.
About to one-shot this bitch. That face said I did not give this thing enough HP.
All we have to do is
I
back
mean,
up.
it's pretty hefty, so we'll see.
They are pretty hefty.
Okay.
So for Jimothy's opportunity attack, you cannot use multi-attack on that, right?
No.
Okay, so he's just gonna bite.
Okay.
Bite the boy. Does a 15.
No.
Misses.
Great.
Dex save.
Oh, that means so you're still not.
For me, I would like to keep the medal at a 4th level. Any creature in physical contact with the object, I would say he's in physical contact.
With himself? Yes.
Yes. And it doesn't typically need a save throw, except to drop the item, which he can try, I suppose.
There's nothing to drop.
Yeah, that's what I said. He could try. So he just takes 4d8 damage. And I get to do that again on my next turn as a bonus action. $14 hot damage.
14 hot damage.
Okay. And then, is that your turn?
That was my attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Or my
You
prepared
unfortunately
action.
don't get the attack of opportunity, but you do get your held action.
Which is the same thing, apparently.
Dex save.
Dexterity saving throw, that's an
19?
18. Yes.
You met my DC. I don't know.
Beats it, beats it.
Beats it, beats it.
Okay. Save. Oh, yeah, save. So no damage.
No
Boo!
damage.
Oh, Demar.
Does Skeleton get to use his prepared action?
No, because no.
No.
It does not cast that. So no.
Well, oh, so you can't.
It
you
came
can't-
in. It came in through the side.
Well, I meant
so
like
it
he couldn't prepare like a stab.
He could, but he couldn't reach it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he could swipe the air.
Okay, I mean,
Swipe for no
he
swiping.
doesn't get to take a step or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can throw his knife.
All right.
No, but he can't get it back. He
so-
can't bend.
So as you all blast this creature with your
Various
your
elements.
attacks, it charges through them and gores into Kadir.
Oh no.
You failed your strength saving throw.
I
You gonna
most
get
certainly
eaten, sir.
did.
Yeet!
And you are knocked prone. And as a bonus action, it is going to try to hit you with its hooves.
Just gonna just call across to Zeke. I'm like, you stopped a lot of healing spells, right?
Yep.
I told you the damage correct, that I dealt you.
You did not.
Oh, okay. That was 2, 5 plus 5.
Oh no,
So
you did.
12.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's why I'm at 70 instead of 82.
All right. So that is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
It's great.
So am I prone? Is that what you said?
You are now knocked prone.
Okay.
3 plus 9 is 12 plus 5, 17 points of bludgeoning damage. As you are not prone, and it just comes down and stomps on your body. Great. Top of the round.
Sorry, how much damage was that?
Uh, $17.
How you looking over there?
Before he ends his turn,
53.
my Spirit Guardian procs because he passed through my area. It's a Wisdom saving throw, DC 19.
How wise is this robot?
Unlikely to be terribly wise.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. That is a natural 21.
Okay.
Fairly wise. You know the good news about Spirit Guardians, if you take a couple steps back and then step forward again, he has to roll again.
5 radiant damage.
What we got you on today?
Yeah, the beauty of Spirit Guardian is you just take a few steps back, and then step forward, and he has to do it again. I love that spell so much. It's my favorite.
So who's next? You said top of the round.
Okay, it is now top of the round. Zeke, it is your turn.
Take a step back. It's every time they enter the aura.
It doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't work on my turn. Well, I think it's different. It doesn't work. Yeah.
You get cast the new aura on.
Sure, just do normal. I guess just take a fun again. Sure, let's do.
It's in it.
Yeah, Dex save.
That is a 19.
19. Meet again. Damn.
That was two 19s in a row.
I know. That's it for me.
Okay. Zeke, it is your turn. It is the Josine, Jimothy, and Zombie.
So I would like to do some more heat damage as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then my haze fall like the ground. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we can ice knife fast. 9, 10, 9, 10.
Just make sure you're
Don't do ice knife. I'm right there.
I can hit him in the back. It's only within 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, if I hit, how big is this guy?
It is a considered a large monstrosity.
So if he's large, he's at least 10 feet long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I can
That's
hit the back half of it.
That's about the long boot.
Yeah,
It's a large monstrosity. So.
yes. Hit the back half of it. It'll be fine. Okay.
And actually, you would have noticed that as it was coming out of the maze, it did, as it was getting ready to charge Kadir, it kind of dropped it.
So,
Out of curiosity,
wow.
as a free action, has this thing paid any attention to anybody who isn't Kadir? Like, did it even glance at the rest of us? Or is it all eyes on him?
Give me an insight, I guess.
So I'm also wondering if we make you invisible, if it'll just ignore the rest of us.
Probably not. We're
17?
17. It is still pretty hard to tell what its motivations are.
And it's certainly been focused on stomping.
It has been focused on Kadir, but he was also the one making the noise
I was shouting at
It's
it.
only been around.
it's only been a few seconds, so it's hard to tell.
Okay. That's too big. Okay. See, the problem with being in such a small space is a lot of my stuff is not stuff I want to use in a small space.
Just back up.
No, it's not me I'm worried about. It's all of y'all. A lot of my shit is like, in a 20-foot radius. We're in a 20-foot room.
Right.
This is very much a I didn't ask how big the room was kind of situation if I don't look carefully. Because I cannot use Ice Storm, and I cannot use Erupting Earth. Because I'll kill everybody. This is not a person. Sorry, I have to look so carefully through these. Yeah, we'll fuck it. We'll decide. Good enough. He needs to make. No, I'm making. Spell attack. I don't get to do those very often. Oh, it's a +10.
You're within melee range, so it's a disadvantage. Any ranged attack is at disadvantage when you're.
I know.
Okay.
But it's still a +10.
At disadvantage.
Yes. Yeah, does a 16 hit? No. Damn. Well, hit or miss, he still takes damage.
Okay.
The beauty of Ice Knife.
And is it a 5-foot cube or a 5-foot radius?
I believe it's a radius.
Yeah.
He's gonna take some cold damage. Oh, no, he's gonna take a dex and make a dex save.
Oh, that's right. If it's cold damage, it doesn't matter. I'm immune to cold damage right
Yeah.
That is
Which means I'm actually gonna hit him on the front.
that is an 8.
He does pass.
Although I do have to make a couple of concentration saving throws. don't I?
Yes.
Well, if you're immune to cold damage.
Nope.
No, from being gored.
Oh. Yeah, he passed. He's fine. Damn it.
You get above a 10. 10 or half the damage that you get.
Yeah,
Above 10.
15.
You got hit twice.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Constitution plus 3, 7.
Alright.
Damn it.
So what went down?
That's my
Messenger of ice.
my investiture of ice. Yes.
Alright.
Unfortunate.
So you are no longer immune to cold damage.
No longer.
What was the damage for you?
He didn't take any. He passed it.
Oh, okay, great. It is going to be Timothy's turn and or Zombie's.
Jimothy can go ahead and take his turn. He's going to use his multi-attack. He makes a bite and 2 tentacles.
Okay.
It's 10 tackles.
Let's actually get some.
His bite misses.
What the hell?
Whoa! One of those tentacles is a crit.
Okay, great. What's that?
He is large, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so he cannot be grappled. So the first one was a crit. The second one's a 23.
That hits.
Okay, so the first one's gonna get some double damage. So he is gonna take 13. Oh yeah, all the damage is double. Hold on, sorry.
See, interestingly enough, these are creatures that I've read about multiple times, but I've never actually encountered one in a game. So it's kind of fun to actually encounter one.
24 damage on the first
24 damage.
on the first tentacle.
Let's go.
I can tell you how much is bludgeoning, how much is piercing, it matters.
Does not pressure.
Okay, so the second, that was the first one. That one got to be rolled twice. The second one is 14.
14.
Yes.
Damage or
Yeah. Oh no, but they both hit. That was damage.
Oh, okay, so 14.
Yeah, it was just a crit and a non-natural 20 something. Man, I forgot to take my Adderall today, and math is hard.
Okay.
You gotta take the chemicals
It's
off. You
looking
gotta
a
do
little
math wrong
dented.
today.
It's looking a little dented.
Zombie's got a knife.
Yeah, he's gonna go
I'll
ahead and
stab.
shoot right at him.
Stab, 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 stab.
Good luck, little.
He can do it. I believe in him. Okay, how do I do weapons again?
So since it's
Plus 4, so it's D20 plus Dex plus proficiency plus 4.
I don't know what his dex or his proficiency are.
Sorry. So it's
Is it AC 17 or less?
no, it's no, it misses.
Well, no, I got a 17 on the die.
Oh, you got a 17 on the die?
Yes.
Then that's a 19. That hits.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, if we don't have to do the math if it's already hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so he hit, and then it's damage,
damage
plus
for
his
his-
strength.
With his short sword is 1d6 plus 2.
Okay. And you add your strength to it, right?
What is that? Plus 2.
Yeah, that is adding the strength.
Really?
It actually is adding the dex to it.
Yeah, because normally it's just 1d6.
Oh. 7.
Shivan.
It's something.
Shivan, thank you.
More than I did on my action.
It thrusts into the, it's kind of like the armor between the plates, the individual metal plate of the
Yeah,
creature.
get it.
Um,
It is probably hollow. I don't know if getting between the plates is super helpful, but
your turn.
we're
Kadir.
doing our best.
So I am prone.
You are more, yes, you are prone. You
Sure.
can,
Yes.
if you'd like, you can use half your movement to get out.
So what I will do is I will go invisible.
Okay.
Hey, let's see if that helps.
And then I will.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack. I think everybody can roll with advantage if you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Because you're hiding.
But I'm not going to be doing that right now.
Fair.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up and then go.
It is going to make an attack of
It
opportunity
can if he's invisible.
with disadvantage. It's still perceptive.
Yeah.
So
Really?
with disadvantage.
It technically can. Because it technically knows that I was there.
It was looking right at you.
It will. Yeah.
Oh.
It will strike in the rough area of where I was, but it does.
I thought turning invisible negated all attack of opportunity.
No.
Uh,
Now, it's like if I passed by it and it didn't know I was already there, then no, it wouldn't get it.
Okay.
15 plus 8 is a
Pass as AC for
23.
sure.
Does that hit?
Yep.
Alright, so it is going to
No more invisibility for you.
10 plus 5.
But it can't attack if you keep them there.
9 plus 5, 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it pokes at you.
Homie, you should drink a potion.
I will. But I'm currently. I can do a bonus action.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, potions
So
are bonus
I will.
action.
I will. I don't have a potion, but I will use some of my healing sauce.
Okay?
Just as good.
So I will. I've got. We have a bunch of d6s anywhere.
I have two.
How many do you do?
You dropped him! How many you get 6, you said?
I get a total of up to 15 teams per day.
Ah. That's really good.
23.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Gain 23 back.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. It is,
Okay, back up to 62.
Yeah, I'm only at 99. Plus 10 temporary.
it is going to,
I was already well out of my temporary.
Did you have any to start with?
Yeah, I always start the game.
Oh.
Because remember, I get more temporary HP than you do.
I don't think, not when I fungal form.
Oh, not from.
Yeah, if I fungal form, I get 3 HP per level.
can I get there's a, my movement, yep.
So whatever 3 times 14 is, that's how much I get. 41, 42. But I'm not fungal forming because right now it doesn't action. Because also the biggest benefit to that is I get to do necrotic damage with my weapons, and my spores do double damage. Oh, he's gonna try and fireball us?
Okay.
Oh,
It is going to,
Is it? Sorry, did it start?
it is the green.
I'm trying to get this turn. I think it was safe for
Yeah.
yeah.
Spirit Guardian. We
Yeah.
get the power of Godler die.
DC 19.
That is a fail.
Haha!
9 damage. 9 radiant.
It is going to, walk forward.
Oh, takes an attack opportunity. Moved out of our area.
It does take an attack of opportunity, so you
Yes.
both can hit.
Time for stabbing. We'll do a better job stabbing this time.
With his mystery.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna turn around.
Yeah, it's about to try and it's gonna cone of fire us or some shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's this
Is it?
plus my proficiency plus what?
So it's going to be you're trying to hit it. It'll be your d20 plus your, what are you using?
My dagger.
Your dagger, plus your dexterity and your proficiency.
And my proficiency is what?
And that's 2 hits.
Yeah, so 21. Not 21. And I would now like to that is 2d6 slashing damage.
And then you can add your dexterity to your actual moves.
So that's 10 slashing damage. And if it's not immune to poison, that is 5 poison damage, because I don't get to add the dexterity to that, right? So, okay. So 15 total.
Okay. Great. As it trots forward, it moves forward about 10 feet,
Stab him in the butthole, quick!
and it turns around, and the
Stick a
smoke,
fireball in his butthole.
the smoke that is bellowing out of its nostrils, it really is just steam at this point,
The
But
hot and cold hasn't cracked it.
but it begins to turn green.
Is it poisoning us?
And as it begins to fill the chamber, it huffs and puffs basically, and it opens its mechanical mouth as a cone of gas gets sprayed in both of your directions. I need all four of you to please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Can I ask what kind of damage it is?
It is not damage.
Well, I'm immune to several effects as well.
It is a petrification,
17.
I don't think I'm immune to that one.
which means
Most things are not immune to petrification.
what?
17. Save.
Fail.
Oh no! You get 3 turns to save on that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petrification.
And I can,
Time.
yeah, I can restock a greater restoration if I have
On
to
the stone.
later.
As long as you don't get turned to, did you ever say?
But I was checking to make sure I was not immune. I didn't think I was. So. It's 29.
That saves.
I have a plus 10 to Constitution saves. Actually, I make those with advantage
I
right
need
now.
Jimothy and skeleton.
I'm getting to him. He's a skeleton. Can he be petrified? He's already bones.
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Undead are not.
He-
Undead are not immune to petrification.
He would turn to he'd be fossilized.
Yeah, stone skeleton.
I mean, sure, but
Conditions: exhaustion and poison. Those
My
are the
17 failed.
I'm gonna 19 for Jack.
Ooh, that saves.
Oh.
What's the skeleton's Constitution saving throw?
+2.
Now, out of curiosity, like, I didn't view his dead body with life, so even if his bones turned to stone, like, magic stones.
No.
You know, okay, you got an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Fail.
I care a
So,
lot less about the skeleton.
This side of the room, you feel
the
as
side of the room that
smoke-
touches boxes that could be mimicked.
as the smoke begins to bellow out in a direction. It doesn't quite hit you. It like goes out and then settles and then kind of floats out on the ground. And as it makes contact with your feet, you feel your feet begin to go numb. And you look down. You see your skin begin to. You see your pants and your boots and your leg armor begin to harden and turn stone, turn gray like stone, as it travels up your legs.
Outrage.
Gets to about your waist.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can still move. But yes.
Out of curiosity, can you do greater restoration yourself before it takes effect to get rid of it?
You can. But also, I also have a greater restoration.
Okay.
Right, I would prefer he not get like turned to stone during the middle of combat,
Yeah.
if possible,
Alright. And then
because this thing hit you really fucking hard,
Yep.
and I cannot be the healer while you're laying on the ground.
and
Someone
then-
has to be available for smacking.
that is a natural 18 plus 5. Does that hit?
Is it an advantage? Is it going disadvantage?
Well, so if it already made its attack through, then you moved, didn't you? You did move. So you're not even where you were before. It doesn't know where you are,
So it can try and detect me.
but it doesn't know where he is anymore. He
Let's
moved.
do that.
Yeah.
Alright,
So should I roll a?
no, it's just gonna try to perceive you. So that's a.
But what's it perceiving against?
And you can roll the hide. Roll
Yeah.
sneak.
You still have your plus 10.
That's going to be a 17. So you need to beat a 17.
Should be manageable.
So I thought you rolled a 1.
And I rolled a 15 plus. Yeah.
Plus
I
10.
Okay. So it does not see you. It does kick behind you, but it kicks just next to you.
Mm-hmm.
As
And I go,
okay.
They got you moved.
That is its turn.
Mhm.
Top of the round, Zeke.
So I want to stop turning into stone. Can
Position heal dice
will
out.
it work for lesser restoration, or do I know what I need to do to beat that?
It is a Constitution save.
You can
Do
make
I
the
take
save
that?
and then do the restoration.
What do I do right now?
So, basically, what it says, the petrifying breath, the restrained target must be at the end of its next turn. On a success, the effect ends on the target. On a failure, the target is petrified until freed by a creator restoration spell.
Okay.
So that's restriction.
So,
So-
it's an effect,
Yeah,
so
okay.
there's really no way
Okay.
to stop it.
So you can't restoration your way out of it before
Alright,
it
we're
takes place.
just gonna go with a spell here. Yeah,
Well, you have to make your saving throw too.
at the end.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the turn.
Well, you can use that.
So we're gonna go switching ray.
Scorching red.
I'm gonna upcast it.
Well, there are no.
I have some warm sprites down below, underneath my bench.
Switching ray.
Well, you restock the fridge and hand me a whole cup.
Deck level.
There's Coke in there. There should be.
Do they die? Oh,
But like a regular Coke, ideally.
I don't know if I have.
And I guess
it's a
I'm
regular
right.
steam. Huh?
So I
Dial
got 4 hits.
What?
Scorching ray. At 5th level, I got 4 hits.
Okay, does that hit automatically?
No, I'm going to hit. So
This is my bi-weekly soda. It's literally the only time I drink soda anymore when I come here. It's why the mini cans are kind of nice. It's like a little treat.
Yeah, right? It's like or
It is. It's like no. Ascol. I basically never drink soda anymore. It's pretty much here.
So that's 24 fire damage.
Yeah. Did you do the
I rolled
automatic
6
hit?
times, 4 hits. It's at least 22 on each of those 4.
Okay. You need to get above a 19. So if you
You
get
did.
above,
Got 22s on.
Okay.
They're above.
So how much damage?
What did I say? 20.
20 something.
Yeah, that's
It's like 24.
24.
Yeah.
Yep, that's not bad.
Okay.
So I mean, that did answer the question of if Kadir goes invisible, will it ignore us? The answer is no.
Dear, do you want to be out of range of that guy?
I will plan to, yes.
It is looking
Do
real
you want me to help?
broken.
Nah.
As you hit it with these scorching rays, the metal begins to warp in on itself, and
Good.
out it begins to more steam begins to get let off of it as its joints are kind of like warped in on itself, kind of like digging into itself from where these blasts. It is heavily dented, scorch marks all over the place as you
Nice. Do not get petrified.
Yeah, what do I roll? Is it a con?
Constitution saving throw.
You can do it.
Bless yourself.
That's a 10.
Bless yourself.
And as you
You can add a bless.
release the spell, you feel the effects of the petrification begin to take hold, and with your arms stretched out from the spell, you are frozen
Very
in
dramatic.
place.
Alright.
You got like one of those ugly like battle bits. You're just like,
You are considered restrained.
I am not petrified.
It is.
it is like a concentration thing where
You are
like
turned to stone, and you are restrained.
Oh, right. Okay. But
he
not,
can restoration you out there.
You must take a greater restoration.
He can do it.
I've got it.
yeah, that's it.
I just have to keep you alive.
It'll be expensive.
I'm
I'll need to
so
use one of those rubies. You know.
You can take one out of his pocket.
Okay, Zeke, that is your turn. We will finish this round of combat the following. So, Josine, Timothy.
Let's start with some
So-
fire.
it is looking real fucked up though. It is like,
14 fire damage.
it's done.
Yay!
Nice.
Hooray for bonus action!
Da-da-da-da.
I love heat metal.
As the the heat metal and the scorching rays of Zeke just warped it so much that it is no longer able to move. And in fact, the metal chassis of this creature begins to melt in on itself as it just lets out and it just
That's a noise.
Yeah.
as it collapses in on its melted metal body.
Just like see him turn to stone, and I'm like, that's not cool. You know what else isn't cool? You.
Yeah, there is a pile of molten metal in front of Kadir, but we are no
Do you want to
longer
like frost that up so we can get in
on
there?
that.
Wait, you're gonna unstone me?
Yeah, I will. First thing I'm gonna do is I'll go around.
Do I
Uh,
get
Pools.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna handle Zeke, so I'm gonna find like a stick or something I can like poke around in the goo to find the thing.
And you are
You look around and you find, I mean, there's plenty of
Is that
bones
free?
around.
I
Give me an
spent 100
investigation.
GP worth of diamond dust.
Do
So
I
I
have?
subtracted the 100 GP.
Did I have one more chance to save them? No, I was done.
I thought you got 3 turns.
It depends on the effect.
It depends on the creature actually.
Oh, okay.
There's, I believe it's the Gorgons are 2. There's the Medusa has 3. There's one other creature that's
17.
I had one. I only saved once.
No, you said twice.
you say
You get your
failed
initial
twice.
save when it first does it, and then you get another one if your turn.
What about
Yeah, skeleton. Oh, he didn't get a second chance to make his Constitution saving throw.
That's well Constitution, but you find several bones. You also find a large machete-like embalming tool.
Sweet, that's mine now. Skeleton got a 16
Alright.
plus whatever his Constitution save is.
I sprinkle the diamond dust over you like salt.
Salt day.
Your skeleton also is
Oh,
He is fine.
oh, that's so sad.
The
for
bones
him.
have turned to stone.
And it glitters like and
Well,
sort of shines around
he's
you as you go.
not that heavy, right?
A skeleton?
Yeah.
So-
I want to put it back in his sarcophagus.
So the petrification, and I've got the petrification rules here. The petrified creature is transformed along with any non-magical object it is wearing and carrying into a solid inanimate substance, usually stone. Its weight increases by a factor of 10, and it ceases aging.
How much did it weigh before? And a dusty
skeleton.
a dusty skeleton's like 50
A
pounds.
dusty skeleton would
So it weighs
probably...
now 500 pounds.
Who can lift 500 pounds?
Not bad.
It is now a feature of the
Just like give him a little pat. Like, you did a good job, Matthew. I'm so sorry. I would put you back in your box, but I cannot.
You just hear the final.
Well, you've been released into the air. I'll just like let the spell go that like kept him going.
Great.
Released into the
Released into the afterlife.
What if he's bound to a skeleton?
He can't be. That's not how it works.
You don't know
That's
that.
not how the spell. I do
You
know that. It's
don't
my
know that.
spell. I put the spirit
You don't
in, and
know-
I get to choose what he leaves.
I brought you into the
And I will take you out.
I want to leave a memorial for our friend.
Yeah, just like put some little flowers at his
No, I'm
feet.
gonna cast Continual Flame and to put it right inside of his chest.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cool. So he's like a stone skeleton
Burning.
thing.
With
Yeah.
the for burning.
That's cool.
Put some little flowers at his feet.
That's really cool.
I'll allow you.
Continue again.
You
Take
know,
the parchment, here lies Beth
you
here.
get inspiration. You get inspiration.
That's cute.
That is very cute, I love that. Okay, I take his little parchment, just like here lies Beth here. Today's date, 1492 to today's date,
There you
1492.
go.
3 hours later.
Okay.
Beth here was a good skeleton. He didn't talk much. He's a man of few words.
He kind of went several times.
Very good at nodding his head. Shaking it.
Alright, so we will go ahead. Zeke, you feel the sweet, unclenching relief of as your body is released from its stone prison.
See, the moment you said the sweet unclenching relief, I'm just like, what if if someone unpetrifies you, all of your muscles go slack for a second? It's like when you die and all of your muscles go loose.
And no one ever talks about that portion of the greater restoration. They're always, oh, we're happy to have you back.
Listen.
prestidigitation prep for the moment you undo him. So it could just be like, you like undo him and he goes, I'm like, nope, nothing happened. We didn't see anything.
Just in case.
But yes, you are
We promise we won't tell Gex.
unstoned.
The worst way to be.
And we will go ahead and pick up with our game.
Did you get the gem?